I don't know. I wouldn't want to play Quantum Break in VR. I think I would die.
Yeah, you would definitely pass
I
out.
would. That would turn my brain upside down, man.
I'm on the final Act 5, Chapter 3, the final boss fight, playing on hard, and it's kicking my butt.
It's annoying. Because at first I didn't know what was hitting me. Then as soon as I figured out what was hitting me, this man passing around like, Cyclops beams and shit. So that's what killing me.
So you beat it? You beat it already?
I beat it. I beat it yesterday.
You might have to give me some tips.
Is it one of the greatest games of all time and the game of the generation, DJ?
Oh, man. We're going to get into that. We're going to wait till kids move.
Yeah, he'll be here in 40 minutes.
You know what?
I could have stayed out. Goddamn.
I'm about to be a hypocrite right now. I'm not into this third-person shooter thing, but you know what? I'm about to fire up Alan Wake because I've never beaten it.
I mean, we might have to force kids move to get a new job. I'm sorry.
Wait, I mean, play what you want to play.
No, I'm saying I don't really like third-person shooters, but I'm about to pound through Alan Wake real quick.
Pound through. Oh man.
I want to play Street Fighter, but I can't put the stick on my knees because my.
Tales about to begin.
I got put on the medical disabled list.
Oh, here we go.
The Nintendo fans got me too, man. I woke up like somebody sent a Nintendo assassin after me. I woke up and I just couldn't walk one day. Like my foot was, son. Yo, it was crazy.
They'll do that to you.
They got me, man.
They probably was looking at you while you sleep for a little while. They probably moisturized your face.
They ain't playing no games. You got time to carry out here. Moisturizer. Hold on. What?
Okay, so we
They must
took a
have came
picture
right out the
at the
factory.
Microsoft store, and like mad dudes for some reason on Twitter was saying that BG's face looked so smooth, like on the medical balls.
And I'm like, I was looking at that. I'm like, so wait, because I'm a guy, my face got to be all bumpy and rough. I'm like, bro, I moisturize my face.
There's 2 men in the picture and me, but they was talking about how smooth.
Dudes is weird.
It was smooth, BG though. It was smooth though. It was extra smooth though.
Listen,
BG probably wrote out a haircut for 4 weeks before he went up and got a haircut to go to that.
And then BG in New York, dude, they expect to have on a do-rag and sweats.
I take care of my face. That's one thing, man. I'm trying to.
You better watch out. I hear that gun-wielding Xbox fan lives up in New York now. He might catch me slipping.
Well,
wait a minute, he moved out of that shack he was in?
His Twitter says Rochester.
Oh, man.
That is weird. There was a female in the picture, and all they could talk about was look at me.
His face so smooth. That was
so smooth.
You know that's a girl standing next to me.
God damn, bro.
You know what I like about playing old games though, BG? You just put it to max. It just says 60. It don't say 59, 60, 58, 60. It just says 60.
That gets you off at night, doesn't it?
And it does
Yeah,
not.
it does.
You rub yourself.
I don't work at the factory, so.
Oh goodness, we know.
Hey man, I don't know nothing about all that. So.
Well, let's get to these intros.
No Heart 8 and Kid.
I don't know what he's Negroes.
I'm here, faggot. Shut up.
Being black. I show up when I want to. Fuck out of here.
Yo, why you putting a speed impediment on to when you do it?
You have this dumbass podcast at 6 o'clock. I got a life.
All right.
Bond.
What's going on, everybody? My wake-up call for, Saturday afternoons, the A-double self-proclaimed the greatest gamer alive. Probably would have had the greatest career in the history of gaming. Coming out the womb gaming, but,
So you got those trophies from Guinness World Record and stuff and everything?
Could have been, but, my parents said you got to play baseball, you got to
Walter
play
Day
basketball.
blessed you and everything?
Yeah, you know what? I should have kept playing games because look at me now. I got a bum knee, and I'm not in the NBA or the MLB.
Oh, man.
I should have just stuck to gaming.
Well, Jack.
Hey, what's poppin', everybody? It's JackMove, man. The guru of Giddy Up. But you can also call me your pony commissioner.
God bless you.
I ain't gonna lie, I think I slick did come down with a cold.
Sneeze? What the heck was that?
I think I came down with a cold yesterday. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He
Red.
What's up, y'all? Glad to be back. Welcome, Mamacita. And probably gonna be a couple of Bond tales later on, but y'all know how it is. But can't wait for the topic.
Oh no.
Right. And our new guest, Mamacita.
Thank you for the intro, Red. And this is Mamacita with classygamergals. I don't have a specific intro. I'm just somebody trying to tell everybody about video games because that's what I do.
So we got two girls on the podcast at once. You know these coons gonna be going crazy in the comment
It's
section.
happened before though with Techno.
Actually, this is the first podcast I've been a guest on, and I'm not the only female. So it's nice to have somebody else with another set of
Oh goodness. Okay.
another wait a minute, let me clean that up.
Another set of titties, something like that.
No, I wasn't going there. Ovaries. Yeah, there we go.
Hey, you want to hear another Bond tale, Red?
No.
What's up?
Trey beat the game.
Now that was funny. Oh, they're going all day right there. Okay.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Ah!
Yeah, we
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you.
I like you in a car or something, though. Like,
Damn, fam, you mad early for that next podcast. What's up?
Hold on, I gotta get on my laptop. I'm on my phone right now.
Okay. You
Sound
mad
all
early
out
for
of
the
breath
next
and everything?
podcast.
We're in the Himalayas?
What you say?
So you sound all out of breath and everything. What are you at the Himalayas?
No, I was doing something, man. I was in the middle of something, man.
hey, man.
This nigga like, oh shit, I got a podcast. Let me get this off real quick.
Oh, y'all niggas funny, man.
Bruh.
Alright, man, my bad, man. Y'all start yet, though?
You want to hear something? You want to hear something
You
even
can
more
do your
funny,
intro real
Renee?
quick.
Hold on. Go ahead, Brian. Let me set this laptop up, man.
Trey beat a game.
What game was that?
No, it's just a joke.
That's a joke, bro.
Oh, okay.
Oh man. All right.
Hey, you said the phone don't sound too good?
I mean, it was better than how your laptop be. If your laptop gonna be doing that
It
robot
just sounds like you're in the Himalayas. That's it.
Nah, it's better than your laptop though. I think you just sound out of breath. That's all.
Yeah, he was.
Alright, do it sound better than should I get on the laptop or just stay like this?
Laptop to your ass.
I think you should just stay like this.
Just stay like this.
Oh, okay, what's
Alright, cool, fuck it.
It be like
You
that.
sound
Man.
like you
I
want to stand
understand.
like.
When you just gotta get one off real quick.
Yo, get hey, y'all niggas crazy, man.
Girl, I got 5 minutes. Let's get it.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
One time, that's what I'm talking about.
Get this quickie.
Y'all niggas funny.
So yeah, let's get into these topics. So the division, Ubisoft been cracking down years and everything like that, and they've actually been like permanently banning people. So, question: do y'all think a player should ever be permanently banned? Like you can never play the game again?
Yes, and yes.
If they warn them and then they keep doing the shit, yeah.
What about on the first time?
Not on the first time, no. You should get a warning, like if you keep this up, we gonna permanently ban you.
You know what? It should be like baseball. You do it once, you get a 50-day suspension. You do it again, you get a year suspension. You do it a third time, you ban for life. And not just from the game, but from Xbox Live, PSN,
Oh, that's too
Valve,
extreme.
whatever. Steam, you're done.
I think that's too extreme. I think it depend on how egregious the shit they doing is. But if
No,
it ain't that
if you're
bad, you
cheating,
should
if you're
just
cheating in multiplayer, you should not ever get another chance.
I mean, on that game, but not the whole
No, the
PS4.
whole platform, you're done.
That's crazy, bro.
I remember my friend when he played Warcraft 3, RTS before World of Warcraft. You know, Blizzard don't give a damn. They ban you. They ban your CD key. They ban your IP. He had to convince his dad to switch from Comcast to Verizon just to get a new cable internet provider to have a new IP, just so you could buy a new version of the game to play.
Jesus Christ.
That's how it should be, though.
I mean, I don't even know what were they doing to get banned in the first place, though. Like,
The problem with cheating is this, though. It's hard to regulate it on the PC because there's so many workarounds, and on console, you're paying them to play online, So they don't want to be missing that money.
It's very true.
I know, like I've been banned. I think Rev's son got banned for like 24 hours from Halo. I think he made a video about it. Like, that's too much. I don't think you should be banned for
50 days.
And that was just for dropping out the game. He got banned for 24
No,
hours.
not shit like that.
All right, dropping out of the game is different, but cheating, 50-day ban from the whole online service.
Jesus, that's too harsh to me.
Second offense, banned for a year. Third offense, banned for life.
Because some people, they game glitch up and they'll do what's considered cheating. They don't even know like how they got into it, or they'll just be doing it just to see how the shit work. But they ain't even intending on cheating like that, or they probably never gonna do it again.
You know what? I just intended to see how steroids work in baseball.
No.
See how it does once. I don't want to use it more
Like
than once.
you ain't never been in a game you like glitched at the map. You was like, oh, like what the hell? Like you don't stay like that or no shit like that unless you like a scumbag. But I don't know, bro. I don't think it should be that harsh.
Yeah, like the stuff they was doing was like obvious cheating, like purposeful cheating. So that's the type of people
Like, if they started a zero tolerance policy on all cheaters, let's say Valve, Origin, Microsoft, Sony did that, then people wouldn't cheat.
I think if it's disrupting other people and messing up everything, then yeah, they should be banned.
We're talking about online though only, right? We're not talking about anything offline.
Yeah, online.
We're talking about online.
Yeah. Offline, I feel like you do whatever you want, but when you're starting to do something that affects other players, then...
Yeah,
when you're taking trophies, I don't have no problem with you cheating offline.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I don't necessarily have an issue with them banning, but I think the punishment should fit the crime. It's like, what are you doing? If it's affecting another player, someone else, then yeah, I say ban them, depending on what you're doing. But I mean, if you're just if you're building up loot or something simple, then I say maybe ban you for 30, 60 days and let you come back.
I mean, if you just
30 to 60 days.
Yeah, that's on the devs. If it's an exploit in the game, they just need to patch that shit. Like,
hey, excuse me, real quick. Who's the new chick? Has her credentials been checked?
Oh God!
Oh damn! I thought I was gonna slip in and get past.
Is she a real gamer? Is what we need to know.
Am I being exposed?
If you want to pass one of these, detectives your PSN so they can look you up, if you care to do that, you can.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put this out here right now. I don't trophy hunt and I don't achievement hunt hearted. Okay. So I just game.
Hey, look, bro, she be more games than Frank.
I just game and I just have fun. And then let me put this out here too. I just came back to hardcore gaming about maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and I play on 2 systems as well. So I'm not claiming to be. I don't have. Yeah, I play. I mean, I play my games. So you want to check me out?
That's acceptable.
Okay, just making sure. We don't discriminate, so it doesn't matter.
Alright, okay.
Nah, we good. Keep it moving. I just wanted to put that out there.
Well, nice to meet you, Hardy. Actually, I didn't get a chance to introduce myself to you, so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm always looking to meet fellow gamers that actually game.
Yes.
Too.
Well, you know what? This is the thing. This is the thing, and not to go too far off topic, but one of the reasons why I came to YouTube is because of the reaction that I would get from people when I would tell them that I am a gamer. They would look at me and they would go, "You game?" When I went to when I went to PlayStation Experience 2014, I'm standing in line to play Until Dawn, Bloodborne. When I came up, it was my turn to play. They were looking at me going, "You're actually going to play?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm playing." Well, I didn't stand in this line for an hour to just look at the game. And when I go into GameStop, or when the cable guy would come by and they would see my setup and see my systems, and they would go, "You're a gamer?" So, I'm okay with that particular reaction. So that's why I'm on YouTube anyway, because most people have a hard time believing that I actually game.
But do you beat these games?
Well, some games I beat the games. I beat the games that I like to play. So I do like the Skyrims, the RPGs. But if it's a game that I'm just playing just for the sake of playing, I mean, I'm not gonna necessarily say I beat every game I play, but if I like the game, yeah, I'll beat it.
That's cool. That's cool. First of all, hold on. I just want to tell JackMove, stop ad-libbing, nigga. Are you looking for a date?
What?
Are you looking for a date? Stop ad-libbing in the background. That's cool. She's cool. Nigga, are you looking for a date, nigga?
Look, what I said is she beat more games than she acceptable, all right?
All right, cool, man.
All she has to do is beat one game.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
all right, this nigga JackMove, man. All right.
Mamacita, we just got this epidemic of, people that rather play YouTube more than actually play their games.
And I get that. I get that, and I understand that, but
Which I just find crazy, because what were you doing before YouTube?
Yeah.
What were they doing? Like, going into school talking about games but not playing them? Like...
Oh, well, we know before YouTube, Trey was in forums on IGN.
Wait.
We gonna hit the next topic.
No, let's just keep it moving. We don't want to hold it up, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you say you play games, that's cool. JackMove looking for a date. All right, keep it moving.
No, fam.
And people have been asking me, about Trey being on here. Listen, Trey Ben got the invite, but he don't want the movement.
He's scared,
he don't want the static. Yeah, he don't want it.
He don't want that smoke.
Yeah, he don't want it. So, the PlayStation Plus satisfaction rate has been plummeting. So right now, it is the satisfaction rate. Let me pull it up on.
Is this via games, via downtime, or what's the parameter?
I think it's based on the free games every month.
Yeah, the free games every month.
I mean,
it's based on that. So right now, only 23%, based on a new poll, said they were satisfied. Well, actually, this is based on the PlayStation Plus service in general, right? So that includes the games. That's only 23% are satisfied right now. JackMove, can you guess what the satisfaction rate based on a poll was in 2012?
In 2012, I'm going to say at least 70%.
In 2012, sir.
In 2012, it was about 95%. Well, that's when I first started, though. That's crazy.
Can I go first on this one?
Of course, sir.
Here's my question. One, why are people complaining about free games?
I cannot.
Because some people don't even believe it's free.
Okay. Well,
and then here's my second point. Hard 8, your first Steam sale. How'd you feel about it? I guess Hard 8's not here.
Well, hold on. What you mean? Hold on, my bad. Go ahead. What's up?
When you first got on the PC gaming, your first Steam sale. How'd you feel about it?
It was amazing.
Now your 5th and 6th Steam sale. How'd you feel?
Yeah, it doesn't have the same. It doesn't have the same impact.
How many free games can they keep giving out until they run out of games and stuff? Until it's just nothing but indie games.
Generation is not that many games that people are looking forward to that's going to be considered new. But then they give out like that.
Sony is a victim of their own success. They started out real heavy on the free games, and now that they slowing down, people won't complain about it.
And now that games with goal is picking back up on what they should have did in the beginning, now they're getting recognition.
I mean,
plus it feels like it's slowed down for the simple fact that they are now on top. And now that the service is mandatory, it seems like they slowed down. When it was optional, they was trying to do everything they can to get people to subscribe. Yeah, but now that it's pretty much mandatory, now it's like, all right, well, we don't need to do that no more. Y'all niggas gonna pay anyway, and that's gonna be the end of the story, nigga. Or you ain't gonna play online. Now what?
Now, also, though, remember when PlayStation Plus originally came out, the PlayStation 3's library was more established. There was more games to give out, more games to offer. That's not the case with the PlayStation 4.
That is also true. Also, there are more people on PlayStation Plus, so it will cost more money to get these free games.
Look, this is what people gotta look at. Like I said, like you said, the publisher of these games have to agree for their games to be put on the service. So if they say go fuck yourself, the games ain't gonna be there. Like the games that y'all want. Also, like I said last week, it's all about perception. The way they market PlayStation Plus now, they say here are your 2 free games with PlayStation Plus. They don't tell you it's 6 fucking games they giving you.
Yeah, you have it on different platforms.
Yeah, and some of those other 4 games might be on PlayStation 4. Like
this guy's saying I can complain because I pay for these free games. No, you're pretty much paying to play online. The free games are just free games.
It's just icing on the cake.
somebody did the math. Even if you was paying for them, it's like $1.60 per game. So you getting that many games for your money. Like, if you want to play the game, play the game. If you don't want to play it, wait the next month and hope a better game come out. Or
listen. This is why it's best that your console of choice is not in the lead, because when you're struggling, they're going to make sure they make accommodations to get more people on board.
I just think it's
100%
stupid.
disagree with Hard 8.
Yeah, I don't.
Because
I think so, because would Microsoft be doing all they doing if they were number one?
Okay, well, let me put this on your side. Then how come Nintendo ain't doing nothing?
Wait a minute.
No, see, them motherfuckers been stubborn since the '80s, so it's like they never gonna break out of that.
Can we touch on something real quick as far as games would go? Now I understand games would go is giving out games y'all like, but Pool Nation FX was free for 3 consecutive months on the Xbox One games would go, but nobody had a problem with getting the exact same game for free.
I'm glad you said that. I'm actually glad you said that, because I was going to ask you guys, and ladies, do you remember when Xbox Live was taking, Games with Gold was taking all kinds of hits because of the games? Everybody was comparing Games with Gold with PlayStation Plus, and I remember the complaints about it. Microsoft needs to step it up. They need to step that game up.
This is true.
Yeah, but they've stepped it up the past couple of months. You know, they have.
But hold on, this is the thing. Microsoft got it when they were slacking, and now Sony is getting it. So it's all fair. It's all fair.
Yeah, it's
What he was saying is perception. Like, once PlayStation was doing it right in the beginning, they got all the games out that was needed. Xbox didn't, but now that they are, with some of the titles that they're giving out, now they're perceived as the one that's best for giving out free games. But I'm like, they could have did that, but they didn't.
So,
I mean,
it's all about
games even given now, and people are still complaining.
It's all about right now. Nobody remembers what happened last week. It's all about right now.
True.
So right now, Games with Gold is shitting on PlayStation Plus. And now PlayStation is getting the business.
But it's so funny because people complained about, I don't want to play for 8-bit games, yet they voted for an 8-bit game last month.
Exactly.
I don't understand that.
Well, it was like, which three of these shits that you want?
I didn't vote for Cactus. That's not an 8-bit.
The lowest voted game was the highest rated on Metacritic because it was the best game. Like,
I mean, listen, nobody knew about them games. They just looked at the trailer and was like, which one is the less piece of shit? That's what I'm going to vote for.
No, Cactus
is dope.
Fire.
Where are they taking the votes at? I mean, where
you got to vote on your PlayStation 4.
But these are the same people that was saying they don't want another 8-bit game, yet they voted.
But look, this is what's crazy. This is what's crazy about the whole situation, right? If it's a game out that you feel that they should have gave away for free, do this, lazy nigga. Take your ass to the store and go buy the fucking game.
That sounds. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like a true sad boy right there. That's exactly what that sounds like. Just go buy the game if they're not giving it to you. Get the fuck out of it. No.
Asking for Killzone Shadowfall.
Like, bro,
and that joint is like $6 to $9 to buy. Like, come on.
Listen, that sounds like corporate slavery right there, man.
But look, how? If you really want to, go and buy it.
Yo, right now what y'all doing are defending that bullshit by saying, won't you just go buy the game? That's some bullshit.
I'm talking about this is a game that's been out for how many years, and they want Killzone Shadowfall to be free. You know how many years Killzone Shadowfall has been out? You could just go purchase it for like $6 to $9. How am I defending something?
Okay, listen. Dead Space been out since 2008. Still, people were excited to see it on Games with Gold. It doesn't matter how long it's been out.
So that's what it is. Microsoft's also using backwards compatibility.
Microsoft gave out Dead Space, Saints Row 4, Sunset Overdrive, and The Wolf Among Us.
PlayStation Plus gave out Dead Space, so I don't understand.
Listen.
Like I said, it's all about right now. Nobody cares what happened 2 years ago.
Listen, this is the shit I'm talking about. Listen, the shit that Microsoft is doing with the backwards compatibility games being playable on Xbox One, like I said, perception. A lot of those games, of those 6 games, in a given month, 4 or 5 of them games, maybe even all 6, are playable on the PlayStation 4. So the shit they complain about is the same way.
Listen, you should always be with the consumer and never on the company side. If people want better games, support that. Don't say go buy the game.
No.
Support that.
Listen. Where I'm coming from, like I said, it's been 5-6 months.
I know where you coming from, the board office, slave. I know where you coming from. Nah, fuck that. If the gamers want to stand up against these fucking companies, I'm with the gamers. Fuck all that other shit. You could go buy it. No, fuck that.
Wait a minute. First of all, Hardy, if you check the numbers on games given away free for Plus, even the games people vote on, if you look at the numbers of players,
more than Killzone Shadow.
Half of them games ain't even worth the asking price. That's why people waiting for them to be free.
But you know what's crazy about the asking price? A lot of games that on Plus, they come out day and date for free. So even if it costs $15-$20, you ain't got to pay. And they be bullshit day and date.
So what games would you like? What games would you like to be free for PlayStation Plus?
60%.
Me personally, honestly, I would take Killzone Shadowfall right now. And hold on.
Why don't you own that game by now?
Hold on, I got that game. Hold on, I'm about to tell you. I owned that game day one. That was one of the first games I got, and I did not play the single player at all. And I got rid of the game. Right? Well, I got rid of the whole PlayStation. But I don't want to go and buy Killzone. So if it came out for free on if it came out for free on Plus, I would be like, good, that's what's up. I'm going to download that. I'm going to play that single player.
Hardy is probably bought and traded in more systems than some people beating games this year.
Now somebody will argue and say, now let's say they do give us Killzone Shadowfall. Don't you know there'll be another complainer saying that game is too old to give one for free?
Listen, they're always going to be complainers. We already know that.
Like, everyone can't be appeased. Like,
listen, when you go to the PlayStation channel and you look at the dislikes, that's when you know there's a problem.
Wait a minute. Let me just put that out there for people that don't realize what's going on. Shout out to people who call me cheap for playing indie games, right? But you sitting up drinking hot cocoa waiting for a game you're not willing to pay for to be free. Go fuck yourself.
Well, I pay for the game. I paid for the game brand new at $60. I don't know have you ever paid $60 for a game, JackMove?
The only game.
JackMove, have you ever paid $60 for a game?
3 minutes.
Wait, you said
What is going on?
You probably gonna come out soon.
The only game I ever paid $60 for in the 8th generation is NBA 2K14, which was my first game. The reason why I did that is because I wasn't a member of Gamers Club Unlocked, sir. But now that I am, I don't have to pay full price for games. Continue.
Listen, all I'm saying is if the gamers are complaining and they got a valid complaint, I'm with the gamers. Fuck these companies.
It's not valid,
fuck. I'm never gonna tell a gamer, why don't you just go buy the game?
Okay,
No.
The only company you should be in support of is CD Projekt Red and the people that make City Skylines.
First of all, like we said, like we talking about the indie companies, Sony, Microsoft should buy them. They have to agree. So if Sony go to EA and say, "Let me get fucking whatever,"
that's true too. Yeah, the developers have to agree.
Like they can't do nothing about that.
Right? Yeah, the developers have to agree. Yep, true.
That's where we at right now.
True.
All right.
I'm saying true. What you was doing, BG? Eating Chinese food? Fuck, you was quiet as shit. You had takeout, nigga? What's going on?
Chinese food or Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I had a bag of Oreos.
Oh, shit.
All right. Next topic. So, they finally released that big old update that we all wanted with some good changes.
Listen, this is my thing. Here's my thing with this one, man. The whole appear offline shit, right? People was really like, what's the big deal about that? Motherfuckers got 5 friends and they wishing they can appear offline. Like, what the fuck you care about appearing offline for? Like,
let me read
that way you can pretend like you beat games.
I would have rather taken folders or custom backgrounds before appear offline.
Let me read all the features first. And like for the people who are nobodies and don't got no friends, I don't know why they excited. For like people like us, we kind of need that. But you can appear offline now. There's the friend online notification. You can select what friend you want to.
Cool.
User scheduled events, I guess. Play together. This feature allows all members of a party.
Okay, that is helpful. That's helpful.
I think the Xbox already had this. Feature allows all members to see what party each person is playing, so that you can easily join a friend's game. You can remote play on PC and Mac. It downgrades the resolution to 720p though. You can broadcast the Daily Motion, a few social improvements, your PSN network status. You can quickly check the status. Oh, if PlayStation Network is down, you can now check it from the status from the PlayStation. And there's a team account creation where a kid doesn't need to get their parents, approval to do certain things because they'll have a teen account. PlayStation Plus Hub Plus members can now enjoy.
Yo, can you read, nigga? Like, read that shit again. It just took an hour to get through a paragraph. Jesus.
The USB music player, apparently they took it off. I didn't even know that. That's back, and it supports up to 4 terabytes now.
A few other unannounced features where you can now put in a 4 terabyte.
Hey, yo, listen. You sounding like the pregnant transsexual right now, dog.
I wasn't reading.
Like, oh, okay, well, God damn.
Reading. I was trying to remember what it was.
They called him Floyd Gamer
but
HD.
Jack just said it.
Floyd Gamer.
I wasn't reading right now. I was trying to remember from my head what it said. Anyway.
Hey, do you got a suit and tie on right now? Loosen the tie, nigga. Loosen the tie. God.
A 4 terabyte hard drive in the PS4 now. I don't know why the hell you need a 4 terabyte hard drive.
I mean, yeah, like if you get a whole bunch of codes.
What you mean? Why would you need 4 terabytes? Isn't it the generation still going on? If you all digital, you're going to probably use that up.
Some people want 6
gig.
Hey, hold up. Can I say something about that appearing offline? I can't speak for all female gamers, but my own experience, I welcome it because I get online and within minutes of being online, I'm bombarded with messages, invites.
Play with you.
Yes, what's your stats, what you look like, hey mommy, hey honey.
JackMove, stay out her inbox, JackMove. God damn.
So for
especially
me,
since when what is it? Gamers or players you may know thing.
Yes,
you don't
girl.
have to turn you up. Female, you're gonna get mad from.
Hey, wait a minute.
yes.
Have y'all? I haven't known anybody that players you may know. I'm like, who are these niggas? I don't be knowing none of them. Having some sombreros on, and she's like, who the fuck is this?
Out of it, it was still showing your picture and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. So getting bombarded with stats, like where you live, where you from, what you look like, what's your
AOL
Instagram,
days.
what's your Instagram, what's your Facebook, all of that.
Damn,
So
these niggas horny.
Yes.
So does PSN Live change your name yet?
No.
Nah.
And the last thing they added, by the way, all the people in the comment section talking shit, y'all can suck a dick, because like I said, I wasn't reading. I was going from my head.
Hey, that's why that's why your Patreon ain't work.
Hey,
That's exactly why that shit ain't work, man. Be nice to the people.
Listen, if I gotta trade talking shit for a Patreon, I'm gonna pick talking shit all day, son.
Oh, hold on. Is BG coming back? Oh, I missed you, dog. I missed you. I'm glad you coming back.
1 foot in and 1 foot out, man.
Oh, I can't fuck with you halfway then, nigga. Halfway. Fuck, I thought this nigga was coming back to the true BG. I don't know what this fraud is now.
You can,
damn, nigga going to Microsoft store with gaming hoodies on. Oh, man, I wish... Jesus. Can the real BG please stand up, goddammit?
Oh, man.
I'm corporate BG always. And lastly, you can use USB to play music from. I don't know if you can put them on the PlayStation.
Nah, you can't put it on, but you can play it from the USB. You used to be able to do it, they took it away, and they re-added it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Like Top Hats and Champagne, he's making $1,000 a month. Patreon.
Well, he has the the complexion for the connection. So
That white privilege, okay.
hey, that white privilege is a motherfucker, man.
It is.
It's a motherfucker.
So those are all the new updates.
About time Australia got.
I mean,
some
I like
positive.
the update. I mean, I don't know. It's something. Well, this is an aesthetic thing. Y'all ain't gonna go, folks. But why did they put that fat ass online bubble next to your avatar? Now I fucking hate that. Okay, they put that right there, right?
Let you know
And then
that you are online.
But look, this is the thing. They put that right there, and then if you look right next to it, they got everybody that's online, and there's another fucking blue bubble right next to it. Like, bro.
So you don't like blue bubbles. What
They
happened in
two,
your
they're
life?
two. First of all, they're not aligned. First of all, they're different sizes.
Oh,
and
you got
like,
OCD. Never
I
mind.
got OCD, and people should look at this shit like, bro, that don't look aesthetically pleasing.
You ain't know Jack had OCD? He got OCD for AAA games, too. He just can't play them.
No, Yeah. Heart Eight's a funny guy. Huh.
He can't play him.
You can send event or party invitations to groups
Finally.
or communities now, so you don't got to send invites
Man, that's whack.
one by one.
It's only like 8 people that can join though. Like.
Yeah.
Looking like you got more than 8 friends.
I'm popping on people. I don't know what you're talking about, nigga.
Jackmove's pretty popping in these
That's what I'm saying. How they 8, bro?
Man.
When you upload screenshots or video clips, you can now tag people.
Oh yeah, but wait a minute. If you want to get tagged or be able to be tagged, you have to go into your privacy settings and click allow. So yeah. Just so y'all know.
Are we really talking about? Can I say? Are we really talking about updates? Can't you guys like talk about Uncharted 4 or like something like updates?
Oh,
really?
you want to hear about Uncharted 4?
No, these are listen. We are console owners, sir. Sorry, sir. We're console owners.
You know, this is a pretty big update. This was a significant update. Everybody was waiting for online friend notification.
Whenever we do anything to, collectively as a group, Bond feels left out.
No. Jack felt left out when we were talking about video cards. I'm saying like,
you can remote play to your
Well, let's talk about that 2500K. How is it still working, sir? Sir, how is that 2500K still working?
Still working good.
Ain't that joint like 6 years old, bro?
Man, that joint. Yeah, listen.
My 2500K is about to see 3 generations of Nintendo consoles.
Well, it's only about 2 years anyway, so.
But the Copy League is coming this fall. It's coming. I'm just saying, imagine if I made a video talking about updates to the Steam. Like,
I mean, you would.
You definitely would. You definitely would.
You don't give a fuck
never have.
You would, bro.
Like, is that how lowly console game has become? We're talking about updates? Like, damn.
I mean,
this is nothing new with updates with the consoles and stuff.
It's an upgrade to the system, bro.
I mean, like, after DirectX 12 failed to even get anything at native 1080p and all that stuff,
You just wanted to talk about that update.
Updates are just, like, pointless. Like, they're not pointless, but they don't warrant talking about, in my opinion.
There's a Neo demo coming out the end of this month.
Oh yeah.
Looking forward to that.
Oh yo, that game look hot.
Yep.
That game look hot.
I'm shocked though. I don't know why I feel so shocked. There's like a demo of a good game coming out, because demos don't happen like that no more. And I'm like, wait, you're actually letting us play this shit way before it comes out, because there's not even no release date.
Oh my god.
That shit might not even. If it does come out, it's gonna be the end of this year. So I'm just surprised they letting us get that demo real quick. They must be really confident in that game to release a demo right now.
I got a question on Twitter if y'all want it.
What?
It says, can you investigate what type of burger Hard 8 eat? Because it sounds like he has a tomato dipped in hard mayo lodged in his throat. Hard 8 can respond, sir.
I'm on my phone right now, sir. Sorry.
Well, there you go.
So yeah, that demo's coming out this month. We'll talk about that.
Game look up.
Were you gonna tell people about this game?
What, Neo?
Yeah.
What
Don't you think the audience
there's
wants to hear
YouTube.
about with it?
What am I gonna tell them that they can't watch?
Well, why'd you gotta tell them about updates? Or you could just say they made updates. Here's the link.
I told them that the demo was coming out. Why
it's news. It's news.
It's
some people may not know what Neo is.
Style Dark Souls.
Oh, so you want us to tell you what Neo is? It looked like Ninja Gaiden mixed with Onimusha mixed with
Dark Souls type.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what else I can tell them. What you want me to tell them? The genre and the fighting style. That's the visuals. They can look at themselves. Okay. The update. Listen, Bond, you're just mad you don't got a PS4. Fuck out of here.
Oh my god.
You just mad. You just mad. You're the only PC only nerd in here.
You act like I'm gonna be crying that I'm not playing Uncharted 4 or something.
Wait a minute. BG, you play Ratchet and Clank yet, bro?
Nah, I ain't even
playing that kitty game.
I'm a busy man.
No, okay, I feel you.
Kitty game.
But even busy men can beat games, right, BG?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna beat it by Tuesday.
It's not a kitty game.
I know. What's up with that kitty game?
Uh-oh.
Calling it a kitty game.
Explain
I take
yourself,
issue with
Bond.
that.
It's a fun game, but come on, you're playing as a rat.
But you know what? I take issue
Sir, that's
with
a lot
people.
back, sir.
Yeah, I take issue with the gamers calling out, other games kitty.
Right,
kitty
Mario's
games.
kitty, but Mario can be fun. But come on, you're playing as a rat with a gun.
I mean, okay, but if you enjoy it and you have fun and
I didn't say you can't enjoy it and have fun, but
yeah,
let's
so
be
why is
real.
it kitty?
That demographic is not people of like 30+ years of age.
How?
How you play? Did you see the movie?
How?
It's not out.
So Nintendo players is not 30+? That's what you're saying right now?
Fortunately, yeah.
Sadly, they are. Sadly.
The target demographic for Nintendo gamers is not 30+.
E means everyone.
Yeah, but the target for Ratchet and Clank is whoever enjoys it. They never aimed
No,
it for children.
whoever enjoys it can be a consumer, but the target market for that game is not adults.
When have they said this?
Are you kidding me? Like,
Even
for
ever
example.
since PS2 days.
Are we really having this conversation? That is not targeted towards adults.
thank you.
They never said who it was targeted to.
Buy it, but the target market, when they go into board meetings, they're not saying we are making this game for adults.
And Call of Duty's not targeted to adults anymore.
I don't think it is.
That's targeted to children. But would you call that a child's game? No.
I think Call of Duty is.
I don't think it is a child's game.
I think Call of Duty is targeted
to kids now.
I think it's targeted to teenagers.
Exactly, just like Grand Theft Auto is, even though it's
younger kids.
You got the so-called kiddie games that y'all claiming. Mostly adults is playing it now because of the substance of it. Because now the other games is.
I don't think mostly adults are playing Ratchet and Clank.
Okay.
I think at this point it is. Like when the series just came out,
especially for a PlayStation platform.
I think it was all kids when the game first came out. Now because it's so far along, I think mostly grown people are playing it. I do think that now, but I don't know.
Just like if we went to go play Mario, yeah, Mario is designed for kids, but we can all enjoy it. We all grew up with it.
I just think the generation that likes Ratchet and Clank grew up with it, and now they actually are pretty old.
And what do you say to somebody like me? Well, I used to feel this way. My mentality is now reformed, but I looked at video gaming period as a whole as kiddie, childish.
People still think that way.
And a lot of people still think that way. They do, and I hear that all the time, which is, like I said, one of the reasons I'm on YouTube, because I've gotten sick and tired of people assuming certain things because I play video games. Period. I'm a grown woman, and I love to play video games. That's not a knock against my immaturity level or that I'm childish, because I love to game. It's a passion. It's a hobby. Just like you love your movies, I love my video games.
So you would say that you're a hardcore, mature gamer, right?
All right, I like to say
she's playing
again.
Oh, nobody got that joke.
I got it.
No, we got it.
I got it. I'm just
what was that, Pyro?
Yeah, for example, though, like a Pixar movie. I'm pretty sure we all have enjoyed Pixar movies, but we all know they're not. The target demographic for a Pixar movie is not an adult, but we can all enjoy it. That's how I feel about Ratchet and Clank.
I can appreciate that.
What's that? What is that movie with the ogre? What's that joint?
Shrek.
Okay. Do you know all the adult things they say in Shrek?
They always put adult things in those movies.
Like,
no parents have to take their kids out to those movies.
Like, it's not for kids.
Like, even the Rugrats had grown-up jokes in it because parents had to watch those shows with their kids. But those IPs and properties, they are targeted to children. Those kids don't get those jokes. They're just put in there for the parents of the kids.
Well,
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Exactly.
We can move on to the next thing. So they removed the Overwatch butt pose to replace it with another half butt pose. They just replaced one butt pose with another butt pose.
Of a pinup model, too.
It was great.
Yes,
I'm tired of these dumb complaints.
Me too.
Wannabe so-called women rights complaints that
I was triggered by the
women at all.
So
we should be complaining about important things like frame rates.
You sleep and dream about that, don't you?
Great politician.
oh my goodness.
Jackmove ain't trying to hear about this technical bullshit you talking about.
No, for real, bro.
And how Remedy can't get a game to run at 60 frames per
I'm
second
trying to hear
on
about
$1,000 GPU.
indie games, right?
That's all I want to talk about.
Hey, BG, what was the reasoning though for taking out the butt pose? What did they say?
One person complained.
You had this wannabe dude.
Was it a girl or a guy?
It was a
It was
guy.
a guy apparently.
Oh my god.
Yeah, complained about it, saying they sexualized her. But yeah, it was
Oh,
dumb.
God.
They just
This is
replaced it,
becoming
and people are
stupid.
saying the new image looks even a little bit more provocative. Like,
Oh my
I mean,
gosh,
it-
this is
It's
so
off an old
stupid.
school pinup model.
yeah,
I do dream in 60 frames. Actually, I dream in 144.
Oh, okay.
That's a
Look at
dream,
you.
not a reality.
You fancy.
okay.
Oh
So,
man.
open world games. This is actually a question from Twitter. Has this gen been like the infatuation with open world games? Has it been like too much this generation so
Been
far? Is it starting to feel oversaturated?
It
Like
is.
they feel like everything has to be,
And
open world and being linear is like a sin now or something. When it's
you know
not.
what's funny about that? It's linear games that they shoehorn in side missions, and you can tell when a game shoehorned it in, like Batman or Arkham Knight. You can tell they shoot in a lot of those extra side missions just to give it an open world feel, and it's just ridiculous. And then it got to the point where people don't even want. People be like, "Oh, this game is 10 hours. That's ridiculous." Like, don't y'all realize most games last gen was 8 to 10 hours? Like, that's a normal average for a fucking game. So all the open world games that are fake open world games, they bullshit.
I'm so
I
glad
enjoy
you,
them
I'm
because-
so glad you said that fake open world games. I'm so glad you said, because there's so many out there. To me, they perpetrate, or they try to position themselves as if they're open world, but when you actually play them, they're not. They're not. In a true open world game, I come from, a true open world game for me is a Skyrim. That's a true open world game for me. And if it doesn't meet Skyrim standards, in my opinion, you're not really open world. Fallout would be an open world
The Witcher.
game. The Witcher, yes.
Yeah,
Yes. That's
yeah.
open world.
A lot of these games really should just be called empty space games because it's just a whole,
Yes. With a lot of trees and green
Yeah.
grass.
just a whole fucking lot of empty
Yeah.
space.
It really depends on how you do it. And in reality, it's not what Jack says about linear games. It's not I do dislike linear games, but that doesn't mean a game has to be open world. Like, take Deus Ex Human Revolution. You can say that's a linear game, but you can attack it in so many different ways. I'm looking for games that lets you play it dynamically. They don't necessarily have to be open world and give you a bunch of things to
Exactly.
do.
Yeah.
But if I can play through and I play through it the same way every time, to me that's kind of boring. Like, if I play a game, my friend plays a game, we each play it the same exact way. Like,
Yeah.
a game has to
Right.
give people room to be creative. And how they play.
Exactly. That's exactly a different experience, a completely different experience. I think that's what that's what open world should be judged, or that's how it should be judged.
Yeah, because most of these open world games now are just main missions and a bunch of fetch
Mhm.
quests.
Yes. And I tell people all
Go
the
to
time,
next
you don't really
extraction
know.
point. Go
Yeah,
to the
you-
next one.
Yeah, they don't call this even saying RPGs, and we can make the argument that some of these games that are passing off as role playing games, you're really
It has
not.
RPG elements.
Elements,
It's like how
exactly.
people will put MMO. I'm like, it's not an
Mhm.
MMO. It has MMO elements.
Elements,
Full.
right?
I prefer like the middle ground, the hub world, or the semi open world. Like Rise of the Tomb Raider Game of the Year.
Oh, that game was
Oh,
not
yeah.
good.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I haven't
my
played
God.
it.
And how dare you say that final boss fight was fun? Like, what is wrong?
Like I
That was
said.
Nah,
like
he actually
Like
not.
nowadays,
He
in all
combined
games
the whole lot of
becoming
boss.
very mediocre.
I mean,
Come on.
so were you talking about the literal last? Because they put that whole boss fight
The
together.
helicopter and
The
Constantine, they were both boring.
Nah, altogether, I found that fun.
Yeah.
If
The previous Tomb Raider, the boss fight.
I'll
was
give you
the-
my judgment.
the boss fight in the previous Tomb Raider was better, I will say that.
But it was mediocre to me.
I liked it.
But as far as open
No, can
world
y'all hear me?
games,
Yeah, we
can.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Alright.
take these open world games over these like 4-hour games, especially when I'm paying $60. The thing is, though, like for example, I bought Mad Max. Mad Max, you could probably dump 50 plus hours into it. I finished it in 8 because all I did was the main missions. I didn't feel like doing anything else. So at least you get the option that if you don't want to pad the game, you can just fly right through it. But we got these OCD people that want to do all these endless missions that don't mean anything and then get bored playing them, and they exhaust themselves out of the game. If I really want to play more, I'll finish all the main missions and then come back and finish everything else on the side.
I mean, I think like in Mad Max's case, they gave you a reason to want to do all the extra stuff to, you know, improve your magnum opus and all that. So if they give me a reason, like I'm benefiting from doing this side mission, then I like it. But if it's just a side mission just to do it, I'm like, no, you can.
That's pretty much what they did.
Rinse and repeat though, like the same shit.
It was, and it is. It is. It's a lot of that.
You gotta have like, you know, like that's what the good thing about The Witcher 3 was. Even the side missions felt like they were main missions.
That's just a problem in gaming nowadays. A lot of these missions are rinse and repeat, and you just they just do it to add padding. So that because they know the main story is probably 8 to 10 hours, they don't want people to say, man, I paid $60 for this. What the fuck happened? Like they want to say, oh, like it got a ton of content. You got side missions out the ass, but it's the same fucking 4 side missions with a different name on them. Like, it's just ridiculous, bro.
Pretty much.
Bon, you played Witcher 3 on PC?
Of course, I play everything on PC.
Yeah. Okay. I think I need to experience Witcher 3 on PC.
You definitely do.
Yeah, because I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it on the console. I'm not feeling it on the console at all.
I don't think you're gonna feel it on PC then, unless the frame rate is bothering.
Well, the thing is, I liked Witcher 1 and 2, but I experienced Witcher 1 and 2 on PC. So.
Oh, that's why you said.
Yeah. So my experience I played it on Xbox, and I just didn't like it. I don't like it. I wasn't interested. It just wasn't captivating for me. It just
doesn't feel right playing in that like stuttering mess of a.
You know what? I'm thinking that may be my issue with it is because I did experience 1 and 2 on PC.
You need to come here more often.
Okay. I'm just saying. I think that's what it is for me. My experience was on PC, so I'm judging by PC status.
I don't agree with
anybody. Do you have a PC right now, or what?
Yeah, I have a PC. It's not a gaming rig though. I don't have a gaming rig. I do have a PC, but it's basic. Make it run basic stuff, but it's not a gaming rig.
I mean, these guys keep telling me that I can't go a whole generation without consoles. I mean,
you can if you want to be a lame and miss out on a few.
I don't see what's going to be changing my mind.
I will say this though. I say this: every game that I've played on console that I played on PC was a much smoother, faster, enjoyable experience. Every single one of them. There were things I experienced playing Skyrim on PC. And when I play Fable on PC, I'm thinking, wait a minute, I can see the individual raindrops. I never saw this on my 360 or my PS3. So I will say that PC gaming is a different experience for those that may not know.
This woman on more.
Well, I'm not saying that.
We definitely accept that. It's just
I've been saying that.
It's just the exclusives that we believe.
People said Bond gonna slide in her DMs. No, Bond only does white women.
My name is not Jack, and I already got a woman. So.
My God.
And Bond
I'm just saying.
Bond only does Caucasians.
PC parts anyway.
I'm just saying.
Hard H is mad that he just dumped all of his money into the trash can. That's all.
I'm good. Hey, when it comes, it goes.
Yeah, it literally did.
Vaughn gonna whisper sweet frame rates in your ear and shit.
I got a 980 clown. I'm in love.
Oh man. So Yoshi, I always get his fucking name wrong. What's his name, Bon? Yoshi.
Yoshi who? Yoshi Ono?
Oh no.
Yoshi Ono.
Street Fighter.
Yeah. Creator. I always know it's Yoshi and his last name is Ono, but that second part of his first name, I always fuck that up. But anyway.
We call him Yoshi anyway.
Yeah. He pretty much admitted that the reason Street Fighter V launched in February and why it was missing so much single player content was because they wanted to get it out for Capcom Cup, which we all predicted.
I thought they already told us that.
No,
we all was saying that, and he just now admitted to it.
Yeah.
Well, we do have some people in these gaming streets that say that it's a complete game and that we're just whining and complaining, but
I mean,
I feel like
that game flopped it sales wise, so I mean, they got what they deserve.
Naruto and Pokken outsold it.
No, that game still ain't moved a million units yet. Well, not physical anyway.
Street Fighter doesn't really sell. What last time it didn't sell?
Street Fighter 4 sold a boatload.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat still beat it.
Only thing I know is that game is
sales.
Street Fighter 5 on the PS4 has sold worse than Rise of the Tomb Raider on the Xbox One, and that's sad.
Yeah, because Street Fighter 4 on the PlayStation 4 also came out super broke too. Remember? They wanted to use that at the Capcom Hub, but it was so broken they said, "Oh, we can't use this. We have to use an older version."
I will say that because of the the tournament scene, it will continue to sell like over the years. It won't stop selling. We know that.
Street Fighter always got long legs.
Yeah,
they should have
always.
never sacrificed the. I don't know. That was stupid.
It's always a double argument with that game.
Mortal Kombat is the top fighting game right now. That hurts your soul, don't it, Bond?
I don't even recognize
and
Mortal
last
Kombat
time
as a
it sold
fighter.
more than Street Fighter.
Bond thinks Mortal Kombat's garbage somehow. I don't know.
Justice, Mortal Kombat, anything on that fighting system's garbage.
Damn.
Damn.
Don't worry.
Oh, because they don't okay. I know why.
Geese Howard is here to save the day.
Oh, so you got
Right.
fighters.
I just need to get my knee fixed up. That way I can play these fighting games again.
So he's gonna get a PS4.
They're about to catch you in Justice League to be Cyborg with that your fucking man.
My knee can't support the weight of my arcade stick right now.
So why don't you get a table or something?
I don't like playing with a table.
They don't fit in the attic.
He can't get it up the ladder.
I play how I play.
Oh, man.
Me putting on a table would be like telling me to like put my mouse on my lap or something.
I thought you would say something crazy.
Yeah, I thought he was about to say something really crazy. I was waiting for
What? Jack, why are you freaks always thinking about crazy stuff?
Nah, you had some crazy.
Hold on. After you said the D, not for me, nigga. I mean, what you
If I was talking about me.
Hold on. But did you hear what Jack said last week?
Well, we don't need to go.
The factory.
Hold on. No, what did Jack say?
Oh
last
my
week?
God. The factory.
He was like,
Go ahead, tell him.
All right, somebody left a comment that said I need to get a job so I can buy more AAA games, right? So me speaking out of line, I said, send me an application to the cocksucking factory you working at, and we'll talk like that.
And I was like, so what that application?
Was like, oh, you want to work at the cocksucking factory? I'm like, I'm sure they got more jobs than sucking cock. Like, I don't know.
Oh man!
Listen, I took my move and I accepted. Then shortly after that,
Jack, do you want to like tell us anything? Like just like
listen,
call BG petite. Now you're talking about you want to work at the cocksucking factory.
The only thing I can say is there's no forum post from 10 years ago about me. All right.
Oh man!
Oh my gosh!
Man, yo, you got to get a permanent L for that one, man.
He said he was a janitor though. I was like, so when do you go mop up?
Speaking of,
hold on, is that the reason why you made that video showing your money? You get a low for that too.
Speaking of L's and Weapon Wheel Court,
oh boy.
I could have sworn someone said Heart 8 was lying about having a life being at the movies last week.
BG got that. He already got that low.
All rise, BG, come to the stand.
Nah, we gonna move on to the next topic.
Come to the stand.
No, BG already got that low for used to anyway.
Topic. Listen,
Oh boy.
it don't matter.
You tried to slander me in public.
According to everybody
It don't
else.
matter when he got
ahead
the
on the
trophy.
flex.
You tried to slander me in public, nigga. Now let's talk about this.
All rise for the honorable Black Bond.
No, we got to talk about this.
BG, how do you plead?
I'm gonna let you have your time because you about to take a bigger L later on. So
Who?
No, Hard 8. You about to take a bigger L later.
I ain't never taking no L's, but listen.
BG,
Bring it up right now, sir. Bring
BG,
it up
how
right
do you
now.
plead?
Finish. I'm on the stand. I'm on the stand.
How do you plead?
No contest.
Just go guilty, bro.
All right, guilty. Let's move on.
Hold that loaf, man. You got a permanent L anyway, so just.
Damn.
I've never held an L. Listen,
Nigga,
even if
please.
it's all about when he got the trophies, the fact is he's still a social.
You got a fucking brain factory, my nigga.
You got a bread factory, dog. Like you are the
Jack
loaf king.
Jack got a D factory. You got a bread factory.
No, fam, I'm working at the bread factory. Fuck the dumb shit.
Yo, somebody need to get a loaf and put a crown on top of it and give it a loaf king.
I want some real bread. I'm done.
So you giving him a Panero bread crown? That's what you
He
said.
is a loaf king,
Oh,
man.
man, y'all, come on. I got my stomach hurting. Come on.
All right, beat. What's this loaf that hard?
Oh, my God.
It has to wait.
It's hurting.
You gotta put it in the oven or something? Come on.
Yeah, it's cooking. It's cooking. You gotta wait till the yeast rises.
Get the
You don't
garlic
cook bread, you
butter.
bake it.
Yeah, the yeast still rising. It's not done yet. So we can a Resident Evil Umbrella Corpse has been delayed to June. I know everybody.
And zero fucks was given.
I know everybody.
Nobody cares.
I got a source. Oh, I got a source that says it's low key, actually good.
No, fam.
We'll
I'm
see
with
when
Jack.
it
I'm
comes
with
out
Jack.
so it could be
The
blown
fucks is
away.
not given. I'm with Jack.
Yeah, I'm with Jack too.
The fucks are not given.
We'll see when it comes out. But
Yo, it might be a surprise. I'm just saying.
it might be, but that's when we'll be jumping for joy. But other than that, we don't care.
I think, like, I got faith in my source, so I'm gonna go with the game. Gonna be actually
Your source or your sauce?
I'm gonna go with my source.
Last time you bought one of those,
Yo, Solid Rev said giving out L's is lame.
it is lame. We shouldn't have to
You
give
can
them
hold
out.
the L for saying that.
We should. No, Rev is right. L's are lame. That's why we give them out. We should.
No, but he's saying the whole thing. He's saying even giving them out is lame. He wished the whole thing would die.
Nah. The
Listen,
L movement is necessary.
The L movement is real.
Rev also thinks women's rights should die too, but we ain't gonna go there.
Oh shit.
Let's be real.
Jesus.
The L movement is very necessary in these streets, man.
Rev is public enemy #1 to my female friends in the real.
You tell your female friends about the red light.
But they watched that one video where he dumped his wife in the ice bucket challenge. Oh my god.
Somebody
So-
made a loaf with a crown on it already.
Jesus, y'all niggas.
These motherfuckers so fast.
Y'all were too fast.
Yo, it's probably like the same dude that does like Crying Jordan.
Oh my god, this motherfucker. That shit look real. That shit look nice too.
Hold on, what is it? What is it?
He put the crown. He put the crown on the bread already.
Man, them niggas quick, boy.
And
they
the funny thing about that comment, Rev, you aren't wrong. You aren't wrong.
So fucking quick.
Man, them niggas quick,
Motherfuckers
man.
just be waiting with fucking Photoshop open.
We got Kids Smooth in the house.
Alright,
with
so
jacket.
Kids Move is
What's
here.
up?
What's
up?
Speaking of L's, okay.
So no, hold on, because we have a historic moment on WWP. Kid Smooth might get his first W. It's pending. It's a pending W.
Yeah, it's pending.
Why is it pending?
And he might
It's pending, definitely.
get that first W from Hard 8, so Hard 8 might be holding his first L.
What was
Not
it?
first L,
about?
but first L from Kid Smooth.
Then my first L, nigga. Fuck you talking about. I don't get L's. I
What
give
was
them
it
out.
over again? Because
Nah,
I
nah,
forgot.
nah.
Tell them kids move.
You might be the first person to ever receive an L from Kid Smooth. You might be the
Hold
first
on.
person.
Kid Smooth gave you a permanent L for not beating more games
Nah,
than
nah,
him.
nah,
nigga.
nah.
What are you talking about?
No, sir.
You got a permanent
No, sir.
L from Kid Smooth.
Just to clear that up, sir. I beat one game that was longer than 6 of Kid Smooth's games. We're gonna move on.
Look,
You
the
got a permanent
argument
L
wasn't
from
about
Kid Smooth.
how many hours you played or how long
Exactly.
you played.
Exactly.
Let's talk
It's
about
how many you beat.
Let's talk about current L's. So the bet was that Gears multiplayer would not be 1080p 60. Rob Ferguson got on Twitter and stated that Gears multiplayer will
Well, you gotta let them know.
actually be 1080p 60 frames. It's possible. It may change, and we need a digital
Dynamic or
foundry to
what?
back that up, right? But
Wow.
as of right now,
Wait, why are we
Hardhead has a
biased?
pending L.
Why are we
Listen,
having a
that's what he-
biased
that's-
lying
that's-
company?
Yeah, I mean, that's what he said, and of course, we got to wait for Digital Foundry to see if it's native 1080p.
Oh, we got to do that bullshit, really?
Of course you gotta wait for
Don't do
that.
it if it was the other way around.
Oh my god!
Of course.
Wow!
You
Wow!
wouldn't do that though. Come on,
You just
kids.
think you're gonna
Wait.
get? You just think you're gonna get your money without any evidence or proof?
Of course.
Nigga!
Yo, do something. Listen, you don't even know the difference between 1080 and 720. So
I
of
don't.
course we gotta wait.
I know the
Of course we gotta
difference. The nigga said 1080.
Do you think I'm gonna believe Rob
Yeah.
Ferguson?
He made the game.
He is over.
You got a point. He made the game.
He is over the companies.
Yo, how many times these companies have lied to us in the last couple of
DirectX
years.
12, the secret sauce, the cloud. Remember when Sony said that PlayStation 3 will go to run at 120 frames per second?
All of this shit they've been showing us, these fake ass vertical slices. Like, come
And
on,
now
man.
people cry
now
about Digital
lawsuits
Foundry
for
just
people
because
when they
Digital
lie.
Foundry exposes the truth. Digital Foundry is like the best thing that ever happened to gaming.
Hey kid, you want to reconstruct that bet or what? What's up?
I want my motherfucking $50. That's
that's
all.
That's gonna have to happen.
He
So
got
what
mouse
if the
he
game
needs
comes
money.
out and it's not that though?
Then
What?
Smooth-
And
then
you get
Smooth's-
$50, you're gonna have to refund that back.
yeah, then Smooth's kids are going hungry for a couple days.
Hardy, what you say in Twitter? You said what game had resolution changes halfway, or was it Jackmove that said
That was me. That was me.
Okay, never mind. All right.
But listen, we gotta wait for Digital Foundry. Period.
But why we got no? Because Digital Foundry always got something stupid to say about
So
Xbox
y'all
games
waiting
being
until October to
1080p.
settle this
What do
bet.
you, hold on, stop. What do you mean Digital Foundry has something stupid to say? It's one of the facts stupid.
No, I'm not saying that it's not factual, but they're gonna use these fucking terms to distinguish that it's not a true 1080p thing. I don't know.
It's either native or
1080p. We ain't say dynamic. We ain't say native. We just said 1080 60 frames.
No, nigga, it gotta be
No,
native.
I mean, he didn't say 60
Cut it out.
frames.
Cut it out.
Shadowfall multiplayer is dynamic, and you would have been complaining about that if we
Look,
would have said it's 1080.
Look,
It
when
has to be
somebody
native. You know,
exactly when somebody says they're running games at 4K on PC, we're not talking about what is that? What is the dynamic thing you
Temporal
can do?
reconstruction.
No, on your PC where you can upsample. We're not talking about upsampling to 4K.
No, we're not talking about none of that.
You
Native.
running a game at 4K on a 4K monitor. When we're
Yes.
talking about the game runs, we are talking about natively, not upscaled, not up-rendered, native.
Not dynamically, no, native. And we
So,
will
as-
find out the truth.
As you can see on the screen, Rob Ferguson said, no, the beta is not 720p, it's 1080p.
And you better hope that's 1080p because you're going to be eating them words if it ain't.
And also right here, in response to somebody else.
And it better be 60.
Yeah, he ain't saying nothing about that 60.
Yeah,
That
this
guy's
person-
right.
this
Sure,
person right here said
is
1080p
DSR.
60.
Thank you.
And
DSR.
Rob Ferguson replied, you are correct, to the 1080p 60. So,
Yeah, I'll die if he goes, oh, I was talking about the PC version.
And this is about the Xbox One version as well.
Listen, we get the Gears beta in about, what, 9 days? And we'll see in October what Digital Foundry has to say.
damn, so
Why
so
can't
this
you
man
figure
gotta
out
wait
what you
till
playing?
October.
No. Why can't you figure it out?
Why do we have to figure it out?
You
It's not our
gonna be
job.
playing the same shit. Like, I mean, just saying. I mean, why you gotta wait till if you get the?
He talking about final release though.
Okay, loosen the tie, Kids Move. Loosen the tie. Do that for me, please. Loosen that. It's messing with your brain. We gotta wait until we get technical proof. Period. Technical proof. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna look at it. We're not gonna eyeball the game. We're gonna get technical proof.
Technical proof.
And I will gladly give you your money, sir. I don't have no problem
if
with that.
the beta is 1080p 60, maybe you give them half, and then when
No. We're not. We're waiting for the full release.
Damn.
Look, I'm putting the best move next
Yeah, you
month.
should give me a $25 deposit during the beta. And
I mean,
then-
it was. Hold on. First of all, the bet was for the full release anyway. It was never about the beta.
No, it was about the game itself.
Yeah, we didn't even know about a beta at that time. So yeah, full release.
You right. So damn, you got to wait till October to get money.
Hey.
If you get the money.
You gonna get it?
But Hard 8 might have a L from Kids Move, which nobody else in this room has.
You do.
Yo, that
That's an
nigga gave you a
exclusive L.
permanent L. He gave you a permanent L, BG.
I don't remember these events.
Yo, you got like Alzheimer's or something,
I
man.
don't remember these events.
Yeah, well,
So,
I think
yeah.
I'll just wait. I'll
Don't
wait.
worry. This is why the irrelevant files exist. So you can't ever
You
forget.
need to pull out them LA gears you had on at PAX, because that got a L on it. So,
LA Gears
weirdos.
that didn't
Flashing lights gonna bring back his memory.
There's a lot of shit y'all talking about that didn't exist. But we're gonna move on to the next topic. Apart from this bet, Hard 8 got an impending L on his sleeve.
That's cool.
So yeah, Kids Move is here.
I
So
mean,
we can
I
talk
wanted
about
to be
Quantum
1080p.
Break.
Let's get that.
Yeah, let's
I
talk about
wanted
the
to be.
Quantum Break verdict. So, first of all, a few details. So, Sam Lake did state that, or it might have been Phil Spencer, actually stated that Quantum Break was the last delay was due to the fact that they wanted to spread, their exclusives out. So that's why it was delayed to April. PC version actually
Garbage.
The PC version uses temporal reconstruction too, which is extremely
Dumb.
dumb and weird. There's no quit button. Remember the dude who called it the Last of Us of Xbox? Yeah. Anyway, the PC codes still haven't been sent out apparently, and some people are getting refunds. But let's talk
because they didn't say that. They didn't say that you was going to have to wait for the PC code.
Well, they never gave you a date of when you were getting the PC.
Nigga, they said April 5th, man.
You assumed that it was gonna be day and date. Like.
Yeah. Why would you pre-order something and get it a week later? That sounds stupid.
They did that with like the Fallout,
that doesn't make any sense though,
and stuff like that. They did. I mean, I'm not saying that it's okay. They did just if there was no small print. Oh, that's the thing.
So what is? I think like probably four of us have played it and beat it. So what's the verdict?
I think it's a cool game. I think it's a good game. I like the live action they mixed in. I hope more games do that. That was pretty great.
Well, they won't because they were going to have more games that did that, but they shut down the studio.
Well, I mean, just period. Any studio, period. But, yeah, it looks garbage, though. BG, did you grab them pictures from my Twitter?
Nah,
let everybody see.
I got a question real quick.
Of what?
Quantum Break? Yeah.
Hey, which one got a better story, Quantum Break or The Order?
Quantum Break.
See, I like The Order, so, and I like Quantum Break.
I like The Order, but Quantum Break you can actually see as a damn movie or a show like that's actually like.
So Quantum Break had a more intricate story. See, now my whole thing about Quantum Break. By the way, my review is going to be up right after this podcast, so you should watch that. So the gameplay was cool, but like in actuality, it was only like 5 hours of actual gameplay.
Yeah, really.
It was about 5 hours. Pretty short. The visuals on PC do not look good. Like,
well, you know how I look on Xbox.
I don't know how it looks on Xbox. I guess
it looks good to me. I'm playing it. I'm in the like I said, I'm in the final act 5.
We're like, you know, borderline. Like I'm like Heart 8 is a graphics whore. I'm not like a whore. Like I'm like maybe 2 levels below him. So we got like kind of high standards. I know Bond does. So
I understand everything.
So when you seen it on the high def TV at the Microsoft Store versus what you see on PC, what would you say is the difference?
It's actually like it's pretty much been established that the PC version doesn't look like even somewhat better than the console version. That's what's so bad. Like crazy.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, like that's what's so bad about it. Like
the problem is that Microsoft made these decisions last minute. Quantum Break was supposed to be a Xbox One only game. At the last minute, they decided, you know what? We need to do something else. Let's start putting all these games on PC, and that's why the shit is a straight console port.
Yep.
I think
Quantum Break was never supposed to be on PC.
I think they're trying to make the Xbox look more powerful than it is by making shitty PC games.
Well,
no, I don't think that. No, I don't think that. It was just a last minute decision. It was a last minute decision. That's where it come from. This shit was never supposed to be on PC.
See, what's so bad is like on the PC version, even when you have anti-aliasing on, there's still like jaggies. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like I've never seen this in PC in a PC game before. There's like jaggies and there's like these
because it's
like
720p.
sharp objects.
It's like this halo effect around all the characters.
It's because of the temporal reconstruction is still done on the PC. Like the same shit you showed in the console version, like in the videos you were talking about. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna see that on PC. The same shit you see on the console version is on the PC version. Crazy.
It's a straight port. It was never supposed to be on PC.
There's frame rate issues. It crashes sometimes. What else?
Game stability problems.
Well, I guess.
Game stability problems.
It's a good game though.
So
Xbox One has the better version.
But is it the best game of the generation and a must-have masterpiece? Which a lot of people in the Xbox community are claiming.
Was it anywhere near the hype? Absolutely not. It's a decent, solid game.
If you got an Xbox One, you should have this game. Like,
if you have an Xbox One, you should buy
If you have an Xbox One, you should have a heated up butter knife to your neck as well.
Well, if you have an Xbox One, you should play this game. However you play it, but you should at least play it.
Yeah, I'll say this: it's definitely not a game worth buying the Xbox for. But if you have an Xbox, you should play it now or wait for a price drop.
It should be in your library.
But it's not worth. It's not.
Game is already on sale at Walmart, by the way.
It's not a system seller.
Nah, it's not a system seller. First of all, it's too short. You'll be mad as fuck. Bought it.
But it's meant for you to play. It's meant for you to play twice, though.
Still, it's short. It's still short.
But 3MG beat it twice in one day though. Like the day it came out.
If it's 5 hours, tell them to don't play it on easy.
No, he played it on hard.
He beat it on hard. I beat it on hard.
Look at Kid Smooth face. Fuck. Damn, I thought I had one.
First of all, that's another thing. That's another thing. This game is extremely easy, even on hard. That hard difficulty is
Except that final boss. Except the final boss.
The boss. That's where I'm at now. I turned that shit off out of frustration.
Because of the cliche way of the boss design, I fucking hate.
Was like a general Radix, a bunch of guys
throw a whole bunch of enemies at you. I hate that shit.
You can freeze the game and take bullets out of people's gun. I knew that shit was gonna be easy. Like
BG was playing. He was getting shot up all over the place, and he wasn't dying.
Yeah, exactly.
Because and then you could there's a move that you can actually heal yourself too. So it's like
I didn't freaking unlock it yet.
Yo, he beat it.
You could collect those shits.
People in the chat, he beat it twice in one day. And one of the set, he beat it on normal and hard in one day.
Yep.
That's you ain't ultra shit.
Even if you add the TV shows that he skipped, that's still only like what, an hour and a half extra.
It's still like shows an hour and a half.
So it's like 6 hours. Like, come on, y'all.
So yeah, the visuals, decent, but it could have been way better.
It's a good game.
Yeah, the
effects is hot, but they're not crispy. The game is
78% on Metacritic game rankings accurate,
and it's fun.
Yes, it's accurate. The 8 is. I give it an 8.
But it's not long enough. It needs to be longer.
I give it an 80. The 80 is accurate. 78,
and
whatever.
The story. The story for them time travel stories be hard to like really get
my God.
but it was decent.
Ever since Chrono Trigger and the Trunk Saga, time travel just gives me a headache.
Yeah, it's a good game though. You should play it if they
I'll
fix
play
it.
When they
Have
fix it.
any of you played Alan Wake or Max Payne?
Yeah,
I'm playing Alan Wake right now. Actually,
Alan Wake was garbage.
I like Alan Wake. See,
there are a lot of people that like it.
I can't say it's garbage, but I can't never finish it. Every time I start it, I get bored and I just put it down.
So you feel you could say you've traded the game.
Can we give BG another loaf for saying that Heavy Rain is better than Until Dawn?
it absolutely is.
That's a loaf, bro.
It absolutely is.
Yo, I got 2 hours in that game and I haven't did anything, dog.
You want to hear what a real loaf is? That Warner Brothers is bringing out another Batman vs Superman special rated R edition, 3 hours. Who's gonna sit 3 hours?
No.
We okay.
I want to see that. I want to see that.
I was tortured.
It's rated R. It's going to be rated R, and it might clean up some of the bullshit. So we'll see.
I don't know about that. That's a lot of BS to clean up.
Well, if you don't mind me saying, because I'm just trying to get my 2 cents in about Quantum Break, I have thoroughly enjoyed playing Quantum Break. I have to say, when I first loaded it up, and I've been playing it on a projector screen, like 120 by 70. 1080 projector screen, and I couldn't tell when it was cutscene or in gameplay when I first loaded the game up.
Really?
So, really,
I did.
I couldn't. I couldn't
for a pair of glasses.
Well, there you go. But I couldn't. I'm just saying. It was
different. It's different rendering between the cutscene and the game.
Yeah,
you
but
can clearly tell the difference.
It was when the game initially started. I couldn't tell. It was once the game started playing, I was like, okay, all right, this is in gameplay. This is an actual cutscene. But like I say, I'm playing on a projector screen. So I mean, not that makes a difference or not, but I couldn't, and I was impressed with the visuals. I mean, whether it was 720, 1080, dynamic, upscale, whatever, I was impressed with the visuals of the game. The only thing with Quantum Break I have a big issue with is that cover system. That was an adjustment for me to make. It was a huge adjustment.
Yeah, when I was playing it was kind of cumbersome at
Like
times.
I've died a few times because I thought I was in cover, but this motherfucker just stands up and like waves at the motherfucker and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I mean, the
it's,
game, I liked it. I have enjoyed it, and there are those that feel like that game was amazing. There are those that feel like it was great. Those that feel like it was good, and those that don't like it.
Well, first
I
of all,
think people is a little too hyped talking about it's amazing. I don't know.
yeah, it's definitely not amazing. And to all like the fanboys out there that wanted it to be bad, like listen, it's not a bad game. Y'all can try
It's
to
a
like,
good game from what I played. It's
Yeah,
good
try to
because
make
people
it
don't
as
want to
bad.
accept the word good. It has to be great.
Yeah.
Like it's a
That's
good
good.
game.
It's good.
There's a lot of people without Xboxes that are trying to make themselves feel better too.
Yeah, you already know that. You already know that.
I mean, some people wanted certain reviewers to lose their jobs and close down because they didn't like want to take the game to the factory.
Man,
So
I think the game look like shit. I'm sorry.
I mean, but after they
of course you
showed
think that, Jack.
It's not whack, Jack. It's not a whack game. It's
First of all, I like games. I like games with good stories, so I'm not going. I wouldn't play
doesn't
this
have
shit.
a bad story.
How do you know
How
about
do you
How do I-
like games with good stories when you play a bunch of indie games?
I'm
Hold on,
gonna
Jackmove. How do you know about the
I'm gonna expose the fuck out of every single last one of y'all. How do I know-
Okay,
how do I
sir.
know it's
Let's
got a
wait.
bad- How do I know it's got a bad story? Because I watched BG Plays Part 1 through 6. I watched Heartache stream the game. What was it, last Thursday? I watched fucking.
Hold on.
I watched Jay Barry stream the game.
Playing
I watched
vicariously
James
through
Fox
everybody.
stream the game. Like, I'm
Backseat
saying the
gamers.
game.
Backseat
I
gamers.
got a Phoenix Wright objection.
No,
right
no,
here.
no.
Objection. Hold on, Jack.
Well, I could see Bud looking like the dude
Like a
from.
game with stories. I don't know many indie games with stories, and you damn sure ain't played The Witcher.
They got better gameplay than Quantum Break.
But you said story. You
I
like
like
a game
games
with
with
story.
They don't have a story.
This nigga fanboying right now.
They ain't got no story, but guess what? It's a fun game to play.
Name me 3 indie games with a decent story. Off the top of your head.
Guacamelee got a decent story.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You dig into Mayor's daughter or whatever, he fucking murders you, and then you use your love and want for vengeance to traverse fucking normal
Embellishing the shit out that story.
That story.
Yo, give me
Anyway, wait. So you mean tell me a game where a motherfucker with a goddamn Def Leppard reunion T-shirt hop in a time machine and was like, oh shit, that's me from 4 minutes ago.
I'm not saying it has a good story because I can't judge it because I haven't watched it.
It's an
But
interesting.
I'm saying you're talking about you play games with good stories, but
there's a difference. Like I said, if a game got tight gameplay and it ain't intended to have an in-depth story,
but that's pretty much what all indie games are.
Okay, what's the problem?
But you just said you
He's
like
trying to
games with
say
good
that you're not
stories.
versed
Wait a
in
minute, this is
games
what
that
people don't
have
understand,
a
right?
story.
Wait a minute. If I can just for a second, this is what people don't understand, right? Check this out. People say,
my God.
check this out real quick. I'm gonna make you look stupid. People say, Jackmove, you play games with 16-bit, 32-bit graphics, so you can't speak on the way this AAA game look, right? But here's where you stupid. That game that I'm playing, it was intended to look like that. That game that you playing, supposed to look better than it looked. So when
Why you sound like you were roll about to spit out hot
whoa. So when I see a nigga on Quantum Break and his shadows look like Legoland blocks, I got a problem with that. I got a problem with that.
That's funny that you talk about graphics with the type of games you fucking play. No, right now, see, the problem is you got that fucking Journey scarf on.
Hold on. Objection.
Your fucking brain, goddammit.
The whole point was, Jack, you said you enjoy games with good stories, but you're not really playing any games with good stories.
Journey got a good story, and they ain't say a fucking word.
Jack is full of shit.
Journey was like 2-3 years ago.
Listen, man. Listen. The games I play are intended to play the way that they play. Quantum Break, everybody not supposed to have a fucking halo around their head like it's goddamn 7th Heaven, all right? So,
all right, listen. The visuals ain't the best, but you full of shit, Jack.
I don't like games with bad stories.
But you play
How is the story bad?
First of all, did you watch the live cutscenes? Did you read all the emails?
Wait a minute. I'm finna expose y'all. Anybody want to call me a fanboy? Guess what other games got bad stories? Killzone got a bad story. I don't fucking play it.
Yeah, Killzone has a bad
Infamous
story.
got a bad story. I don't play it.
Here's the ultimate question. Why haven't you played the game with the best story by the best independent
developer? Because I didn't play Witcher
called
1 and 2,
CD Projekt
man.
Red?
Straight like that.
Listen, when you play the game, it walks you through the events of the first two games.
Yo, anything that fucking has to do with Xbox, Jack ain't gonna like. So we already know that.
The game
Whoever don't know Jack Move is a fucking
I just smell bias right there, though.
Story, man.
Yo, if you don't know that Jack is a Sony fag by now, then you're retarded.
Jack, you might end up on the CSAs next year, man.
So I want to ask this: are you interested in playing? Are you interested in playing Cuphead? That's what I want to know.
Whoa! This what's really finna fuck y'all mind up, right? Y'all getting on me on a game that's about to sell like 100,000 copies week 1. So the motherfuckers
sales don't mean nothing. Sales don't mean don't start off.
No. Listen. That do mean something because the people that bought Xbox ain't supporting the shit. So what the fuck?
Nigga on CSA. You belong on CSA. You belong on the corporate
first seed contender.
He belongs on the corporate slave awards. You're getting a #1 ballot, nigga. You're getting a #1 ballot on this shit.
Nigga, put a crown on me, cause guess what? Quantum Break ain't what it was built up to be.
You don't know what it is, nigga. You're a backseat gamer, nigga. You watch somebody else stream.
I just want to know if he's gonna play, if he's interested in Cuphead.
I want to play Cuphead. It look good.
It's an indie game, of course.
Because if he would have said hell no, I'm like,
wait a minute, check this out.
Anything with a budget of $10,000.
I'm gonna fuck y'all mind. I'm gonna say two things. I'm gonna be done with it. First of all, Ori and the Blind Forest got a better story than Quantum Break. Simple as that.
Oh, okay.
Better game.
Hey, yo, listen.
We gotta stop.
Just move on.
Whatever.
You got listen.
You got entering mute territory.
Yo, you got that.
You're entering mute territory.
I'm gonna put your CSA ballot in the mail. I'll send it to Twitter.
Listen.
You got on that sweaty ass journey scarf.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna make all y'all mad. I put 85 hours in the Mercenary Kings. You can put
you're the one that's
you want to put 85 hours in the
Mercenary Kings. Really, nigga?
Fuck you, nigga.
Mercenary.
Jack may have a point, y'all. Jack may have a point because Ori made me. He might have a point because Ori made me cry. Quantum Break ain't make me cry.
Ori made you cry.
He might have a point. Well, you know, if a game make you cry, that's what they say.
Several games make me cry. I
don't think
it was the story though. It's just the fact that I had a problem with them.
What you about to
nigga is a backseat gamer talking about stories of the.
You know what's crazy?
Listen, hold on. You know what Jack gonna start doing? Jack gonna start going to watch live streams and doing reviews on the game. You know what Jack about to do?
You want to know what's crazy? Niggas that saying I need to play the game before I judge it. Y'all the same motherfuckers that don't own the game right now. Well, how about your dumb ass going by? How about that?
He about to be the first one to review a live stream.
No, Dream 308 did that. Remember when he reviewed Tomb Raider?
He reviewed Tomb Raider, I think.
We thought he all played it, but he just watched the live stream.
Hey, you know what else crazy though? People that say I need to play games before I try. I got 121 fully completed games on my PSN out of 150 games.
About the platinum.
150 games. I actually beat 150 of those games. So you know what you can do?
Okay. So how many times did you complete sex, nigga? Because you keep talking about these. What the fuck, nigga? Yeah, nigga. Yeah, you talking about dick sucking factories and all that. You talking about dick sucking factories.
Time to bring it back.
Bring it back.
Let's bring it back.
It sounds like complete sex. Hold on, nigga.
How many times did you complete the fucking facts of SEX, nigga? How many times?
Let's bring it back, y'all. Let's bring it back.
Hey, man, listen.
Hold on. Time out. Let's bring it back.
Jack like, because maybe it's sci-fi
Let's
type.
bring it back.
What?
All right, let's move on.
No. Jack Move is the type to watch a porn and then say that bitch ain't got no good pussy. Cause I see the way you're doing it.
Hey, look.
Let's move on to the next topic.
Listen, you gotta try.
You were entering mute territory with Ori has a better story than Quantum Break.
I completed 120 games, but you got 130 bitches uncompleted, nigga.
Wait a minute. Let me go to my profile real quick.
Oh man.
Let me go to my profile real quick. Cause people want to talk shit to me. You can't talk shit to somebody that got
oh boy.
94% completion
rate. Go this trophy measuring contest.
153 games. So before you say anything to me, fuck yourself.
Man, having a trophy dick measuring contest right now.
Damn right. Hey.
And you guys complain about me about graphic and frame rates. I'd rather argue about that over yeah.
This nigga Jack move funny as shit. Yo, you an Xbox hater, dog. That's the bottom line.
I hate Xbox. I do hate Xbox. But
Why
does my PSN trophy account got 10,482 views? Somebody care. Some of y'all motherfuckers care about what I'm playing.
Why you
Yo, Reverend Johnny, relax.
Motherfucker, that's all I know.
Yo, Reverend Johnny, hold on.
That's because people go look to see if you playing anything AAA, nigga.
Reverend Johnny. All right, Reverend Johnny, you got it, man.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
No, this nigga is a fucking Xbox hater, and he need to be on the Corporate Slave Awards.
Wait a minute, are they? Somebody that they like opponent at the beginning of their videos hate Xbox? You don't say.
All right. The consensus is Quantum Break is a decent game.
Yes.
That's the point. It's not amazing. It's not bad. It's
a good
decent.
game.
We can move on. All right.
Thank you, Jesus. Console kitties in your argument.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, God.
But you playing games when you got a man.
Right back to talking about more. Another console game you can't play on your PC.
Yeah, to be fair, boy, you do be playing City Skylines.
You playing City Skylines when you got a fucking...
what's the story?
Shit, fuck out of here.
Maybe Dirt Road.
Let's talk about another amazing franchise that the PC doesn't have, God of War 4. Well, God of War.
I've never finished any God of War ever.
Oh, hole is L. No, you gotta know for that.
What?
I played Ninja Gaiden.
You're a Sony hater.
Look, I'm not saying that the game isn't a good game. Unlike Jack. Let me explain myself. Jack will say all these games are trash and I hate Xbox. All my friends play PlayStation. I realize these games are good games. I accept that they're good games. I'm not going to tell anybody they're a bad game. They just like how City Skylines isn't for you, these games aren't for me.
No, I don't want to check people property taxes, nigga. No, I'm
like,
what about fighting crime?
Fuck, go be a cop then, nigga. Go be a police officer.
I hope them images are false on their God of War, though. I hope
so, too.
Well, them joints look like dog shit.
I hope so, too.
Well, it's concept art, though.
Like,
I mean, it look like fucking DLC levels to Fat Princess.
It's just concept of a Nordic. It's concept art, man.
He had on trousers, and he had it looked crazy. It looked like Kratos.
Concept, though. So I'm gonna open.
But Kratos has a set look already, though.
But this is probably gonna be like way after those events because they do that a lot. They do that a lot when they, make the console jump and they make a sequel. It'll be dumb if they picked up, I think, right after the events of, God of War 3. I don't think that'll be enough change.
So are they doing a reboot or are they just doing a sequel?
No, it's gonna be a sequel most likely, but I feel like some time is gonna pass from God of War 3.
Wait, he's a Viking?
As long as that's concept art, I'm good.
It's going towards the Nordic,
So because he killed this whole pantheon of of the Greek gods.
They wrote themselves in a corner with God.
Yeah, the Greek god. He's killed everybody, so it's like they have no choice.
Now they go into a different
Norse. They can go to Egyptian gods. He can just kill all the gods.
Yeah, there's a lot of other things they can do.
What do y'all think about those? What do you think?
They got Japanese gods. He could fight Buddha.
Nobody want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about what?
What about making him the villain? I've seen people asking.
He's already a villain for me.
Make him the antagonist. Make him the one. Make him the one.
Oh, the one you going after?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
So there's also some people might think that you might play as a new character.
A lot of people hate Kratos. I don't know why though.
I mean, he is an asshole when you really look at it.
Yeah, of course he is, but it's funny though.
Why he always yelling?
He ain't.
He's upset.
I just like they broke the norm.
Kids Smooth wanted to be more like Master Chief and shit, bro.
It looks like he's walking like. Why have you disobeyed me?
If someone tricked you into killing your wife and kids, I think you'd be mad all the time too.
About that too,
That's off.
Then they lied to him and said they was going to reverse the shit. And then they was like, "Oh, we was just playing, fam."
Kratos has been on the biggest wild goose chase ever. They fucking this man around.
Suicide. They made him come back to life. No, you finna do this work for us. Bro, can y'all leave me alone?
I love me some Kratos,
especially with boys. Then they made him ashy and then said you can't use lotion.
That's what I'm saying.
No, Coco.
Since you beat it, those are the ashes of his dead wife and daughter, by the way. Infused into his skin. So
yeah, We probably gonna see a reveal at E3. I feel
I
like
hope so.
But
Seeing
somebody
as
that's
how E3 is always disappointing, I would bet money
shut
against
your
it.
PC ass up.
I would bet money against it. They'll probably show it at a different show.
somebody that's working on at Santa Monica Studio, they work profile leaked, and they was working on like character models for shit that would be in like Greek mythology though. So.
My only thing with them going to Norse mythology is people don't have a connection with those gods like they
It's
do.
like the Greek. It's like Norse is like basically like Mithril, Baldur, and all that stuff. Yardra, whatever you pronounce it.
I don't know what the fuck you just said, bro.
Pretty much every weapon from Ogre Battle to Final Fantasy to every RPG.
Nigga, what? Nigga.
BG said people know more about Greek mythology.
Greek gods are way more
People
known.
know of Norse names, but they don't really.
Yeah, like
obviously Greek is the. I mean, when you're in high school, you can take Greek mythology. You don't take Norse mythology.
It's a more popular thing.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yeah, it's more popular gods that people can relate to.
I think it'll be interesting to learn though. So
yeah, like if I killed like a Norse god or like one of those other gods from another pantheon, I'd be like, I'll have fun with it, but I wouldn't have that connection as if like I know about.
I mean, everybody knows who Loki, Thor, and Odin are, though.
Yeah, that's 3.
Yeah, that's it.
That's 3, and his father, the All-Father and everything like that. That's pretty much it. Like
what I'm talking about again. Take a mythology class.
When people killed, when you got to kill like Hermes and and like that was people had a connection with that because people knew who all these gods were.
Well, now we're gonna have new gods to experience. It'll be interesting.
It's a video game, so
I guess we gotta learn. So yeah, I guess it could work.
It'll be dope.
But do y'all think it'll be like another trilogy though? Because I don't think they should like bring it out to like 5, God of War 5 and 6. I think they should end it at 4 though. But I don't know how.
We gotta kill the Egyptian gods.
Like I said, I always tell my friends that if the way they transition into another mythology, if it don't make sense or the story is gonna be subpar trash, don't even release the game. End it at 3 because they wrote themselves in a corner. Like,
here's the other thing, right? Like, the Greek gods and Norse gods don't exist in each other's like existence.
Yeah, of course not.
So that's why it's like, okay, well, they're just gonna be. I mean, it's a game, but I guess they're gonna defy.
It's a game to try to connect it.
They're gonna be like, look, these gods are out. Now these other guys are trying to take over, so you gotta kill them too.
Because they all can be proclaimed as demigods, just like what they was doing in.
I can't wait to see what it looked like.
Yeah.
I mean, there are gods that exist in other realms. There can be multiple gods. I mean, there's not one.
It's a video game.
It's gonna be a little bit of a reach, but they can make it work.
I'm just worried about this story, dog. The gameplay gonna be on point.
Story,
You don't care about the nigga. God, what got a great story.
No, I do, but I'm saying we already established that you know.
Yeah, JackMove, shut up.
I'm sorry. I care about the story, Mr. Battlefield. I'm sorry.
You care about the story and never alone. You care about the story. You care about the story and never alone when you was a little wolf.
Beautiful. Yes, I cared about the story and Never Alone. It was very touching.
Yeah, you just gotta play The Witcher 3. Once you beat that,
wait a minute.
That nobody will want to say.
Y'all don't care about indie games real quick. And Never Alone, that wolf got a soul of a dead boy in it. So yeah, I cared about the story. It's very sentimental. Go fuck yourself.
Wasn't that like an Arctic fox? I don't know if it was.
Yeah, like her friend died.
Hold up, rewind. Sentimental? Would you own a wolf growing up or something?
I mean, seeing a child like
a wolf.
Seeing a child die and being reborn into like a spirit animal to help you guide your.
But how is that sentimental?
So you watch children die when you eating cereal in the morning?
I'm saying, that's not something you've ever experienced prior to life.
I've never seen a child die before. Like what?
And not turn into a wolf?
It touched him. It still touched him.
Hey, fucking nigga, this a video game. What the?
So how is it sentimental? Like, what is going on?
That don't get out much, man. Just gotta let him go, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel emotions when I see children dying. I'm a savage like y'all. Fuck that little nigga. He should have died. Fuck him.
Yo, in a relatable story, Neil Druckmann actually said Uncharted 2 is almost about Drake finding Thor's hammer also. That was like one of the concept stories, but they decided to go with the other thing.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would.
It's not like you'd be able to lift it anyway.
I mean, dude, we got some better topics, though, BG.
I'm just throwing that.
No, I don't know why.
Man, he said it so smooth, like he was. But we got some.
I mean, there's a couple of just details I'm throwing out. That was a detail.
I guess it was a discussion topic.
Get to it when you gotta go.
He also said that Uncharted 4 will be the strongest opening in the series, which is saying a lot.
Oh.
Which is saying a lot based on Uncharted.
That is actually that. Okay, that's it.
They probably heard that some people don't complete their games, so they had to make the beginning the best.
Hey, hold on, I want to ask Kid Smooth this one. Hey, Kid Smooth, what did you think about that Uncharted preview they showed a couple days ago?
Oh, here it comes. Like,
You sold it. You know that, right?
It was cool.
It was cool, but Quantum Break was amazing.
Hold on, no, what you think about it, Kid Smooth? Like, I want to hear your thoughts on this.
Dude, every time I've seen Uncharted, I thought it started to look good. Like, it looks like it's not like I'm not glossing and dying. I wasn't like a world class day one Uncharted fan. I was like, all right, it looks good. I ain't got nothing against it.
To be excited for it, I was excited to see Quantum Break because people get it twisted that you can't be excited for something.
Yeah, I mean, I've been excited for Uncharted. I don't have anything against it. It's a cool looking game, and from what I played from the old ones that I got to play when I played the Uncharted collection, it's a game I enjoyed the gameplay of it. So
hold on, you got rid of your PS4.
That's exactly where I was going. Smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Why? If the game was coming out, why didn't you trade it after you played and finished the game?
Because that wasn't on my mind at the time during my situation.
So you about to give Sony another sale, is what you're saying?
Yep.
Hey, welcome to the crew.
It comes out the
week of
my birthday.
Yeah, he got rid of his PS4 like a week ago or two.
You dudes be buying and selling more systems, and
he just
people be
supported
beating games.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I know. I've owned like 3 PlayStations.
I mean, let's get this. If you don't like PlayStation, all you're doing by selling and buying more is supporting.
It's helping them out. That's what I'm trying to tell people.
Yeah, if you don't want it, you don't want it.
Speaking of that, analysts say that. Oh shit, what was the year? I think it was by 2019. They said the PS4 is going to hit 69 mil, thanks to Kids Move, and Xbox.
We used to make fun of Brodeo for doing this, but you and Hard 8 are worse than Brodeo.
God, Brodeo, Jesus Christ.
So yeah, the PS4 will be at 69 million, and the Xbox will be at 39 million, according to analysts. Their predictions.
So it's still gonna be getting like double and tripled up on. All right.
That's not surprising.
So are you getting another PlayStation Kids Move for Uncharted 4?
If I do, it would be that the blue one. If I do.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Next time you guys decide to trade in a PlayStation, just give it to me.
Well, I thought you didn't want no PlayStation.
You don't want to buy it.
He wants it for King of Fighters.
Oh, you don't want to buy one.
I need a Blu-ray player for the living room.
All right. You're right though, because PlayStation only got interactive movies to play anyway. So.
That Uncharted 4 footage looked darn good, and I'll say I don't care what platform system a game is on. If I like a game and I want to play it, I'm going to buy it and I'm going to play it. So
Isn't King of Fighters 14 coming out on PC?
I don't know. That Uncharted 4.
I seen it. I seen it. I said, damn, why did they do that?
Only PS4.
Oh, that could be an issue.
I liked how practical and smart it was, because how he used the winch and you had to actually go around the tree, I think it was, or one of the poles. It wasn't just go to it and press a button. You had to actually wrap around it.
Why did they have to shit on a Quantum Break, parade like that though? They're gonna release it on Monday.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Tuesday.
I know. Well, yeah, they were doing it. But I got to complain about the Uncharted footage, though.
They took all the shine out of Quantum Break. I feel like, not all the shine, but they took a lot of shine out of that.
Here comes Jack Move, fake complaint. What is it, Jack Move?
It's not a fake complaint because I watch gameplay, sir. Anyway.
Act like you ain't a Sony fan.
Listen.
I don't get about that game, though. How do you forget to install a weapon pickup or a reload animation to a game? A big
Quantum Break
game. Yes. That's absurdity.
At this point, yeah, it is crazy. In this year, I don't know. I'm trying to think about Alan Wake. I feel like Alan Wake had one.
It does. I'm playing it right now.
That's
when
crazy.
You have a revolver, the bullets fall to the ground.
Yeah, Alan Wake has a pickup animation for a gun.
You out, kid? Where you going at, kid?
Huh?
You out?
Yeah, if you guys are still alive and running, I'll be back, but I doubt it.
All right, you served your purpose.
Okay, so
Damn.
I do see an issue possibly with Uncharted gameplay. Now, watch what I tell, because everything I say ends up coming in fruition, because y'all don't want to listen. But listen, people's main complaint about that game, if Hardy stop being a dumb nigga for a second,
Damn.
there is no waypoints. Now listen to what I'm saying. There is no waypoints on the screen, and as a matter of fact, if you know about the embargo coverage, you could not record your first gameplay of that demo because most people would have gotten lost. Now this is my problem. In games like that, when you go to certain areas, it locks you off from the other areas. So if I'm looking for treasure or side shit, I might accidentally go to another area that's gonna trigger the rest of the game, and I'm gonna have to replay that chapter to get to the other fucking area.
Well, that's what they want you to do anyway. And secondly, are you really complaining about a waypoint, you fucking 3D gamer?
Am I? Well, first of all, I started on the NES.
No, you complaining? No, you didn't.
Wait a minute.
About a waypoint?
Heartache, can I ask you a question? Am I complaining, or did I say people's main complaint with the game is gonna be that?
I don't give a fuck about people's main complaints. We're talking about you.
Wait a minute.
Why are you bringing up people's main complaints?
I'm from the game. Wait a minute. I thought you was for the gamers though.
No. Listen. Why are you bringing up other people's complaints? What are your complaints?
Wait. Why am I bringing up other people's complaint, but you upset about PlayStation Plus though?
That's my complaint too, nigga. The fuck you
No.
talking
I'm
about?
for the game, but nigga, I'm for the game.
What you talking about? I got a complaint too. Shit, I'm just saying.
I'm for the gamer like you is. Listen.
I thought you were talking about.
Lack of waypoints isn't a complaint. That's people being born in the 3D era.
I didn't say that was my complaint. What I said originally was I can see that being people's main complaint with the game. Is what I'm saying.
Hold on. So nobody complained about this, and you're just saying that's probably what they're going to complain about.
I noticed that, and then I did hear people complain about that afterwards.
I'm sure Jack to let you go back to previous areas to explore.
Of course you can replay the chapters. That's not
not replay. I heard it was open world, so we'll probably be able to travel back.
I mean, as long as it don't lock you off from the area, then I ain't got no issue with that. But when you
the root of Jack's issue is honestly trophies. Y'all know that's what he complained about.
Pretty much.
Listen. That's like, listen, bro. When it's a game and there's two different ways to go, and this game is gonna be various different ways to go, I don't want to miss out on a story situation where I can have some optional conversations and it fucking lock off and go to the other chapter because I didn't know that was where I could be going.
The way games are, like The Witcher 3. You think I talked to every character in the game, or did?
Listen, man. All right.
Listen, Jack.
You play through it 50 times anyway, so it don't matter.
Jack, you're gonna get the platinum.
It don't matter to me.
Okay.
I'm saying
You're gonna get the platinum.
I know I'm gonna get the platinum. That's not a concern of mine. My concern is I said people's main complaint. I'm not in people because I don't give a fuck about that.
I don't think it'll be that bad. I think people will figure it out.
They'll figure it out. Yeah, shut up.
Well, it depends on how they do the tutorial and all that other shit.
People figure it out.
Shut up, nigga. Shut up.
Y'all be alright. Oh man.
Show up every week.
Off topic from gaming. But someone asked me this on Twitter. So, views on YouTube. So, I know, like Hardy has said in the past that he obviously cares about views, right? But I can actually say that at this point, I don't really care if people I don't upload videos based on what I think people are gonna watch.
We can tell, BG. We see it.
It is what it is.
Some gameplay videos do terrible.
Some of them like Salt and Sanctuary, doesn't do good, and I understand that. But if I upload some of this Dark Souls is coming out, when I upload those boss fights, those are gonna get thousands of views
for the first couple of days.
No, no. Like my Bloodborne boss fights, every one of those got over 10,000 views. So
I mean, yeah, because you was uploading them the first week.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Overall, it's gonna get decent views. So all I'm saying is I don't care. I've surpassed the point where I care about uploading based on what people are gonna watch.
Hey, bitch, what's going on with your viewers, bro?
My StarCraft video got more views than the Salt and Sanctuary.
What's going on with your viewers, bro?
What you mean?
First they care about your skin, now they keep talking about where I put my dick at most nights. Come on, y'all too hard for this, bro.
Weirdos. But yeah, do y'all still I can say it's liberating that I don't have to when I play a game and record and upload it, I don't have to think are the viewers gonna watch this? Because I don't give a fuck anymore. When you're just starting YouTube the first few years, you care about that a lot. Now I don't give a fuck. The only thing I care about getting views is on this podcast, because if we're all gonna be here for 2 hours, you know, on a Saturday. Yeah, we all want people to watch because we're sacrificing some time. But on my channel, I don't care.
What happened to the Sunday? What happened to the Sunday thing though?
He can't do for it.
Well, he ain't here now. So what's like?
I mean, he was for like 50 minutes. So I was just trying to like accommodate everybody, including Kids Move.
Well, I thought nobody was bigger than the podcast itself.
Nobody is bigger. Nobody is bigger, but I try to accommodate everybody. So all of you are here, and now was the time where the only time to make it also.
I think Sunday would be better, dog. For people that go out their house.
Me and Bond already said Sunday we would have to switch back to Saturday anyway because of football.
Once football starts, ain't nobody.
Oh my God! But first of all, Bond, you be playing games and watching football at the same time.
You cannot compete with the NFL. I don't care who you are.
And we would lose viewers. Like, let's be honest, we would.
Well, all right, whatever.
But yeah, like, do y'all still, you know, upload videos based on like you know the views and everything like that?
I'll say it's this. I upload what I want to do. Would it be? Is it fun to upload what you want to upload, or upload what other people want you to upload?
What you want to upload? That's why I do it. I don't care. Like, that's why I don't care no more.
It's a lot better just to upload and say fuck it. Whatever happens, happens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just say just do you, and I'm the complete new kid on the block here, so I'm still learning and kind of sitting back and taking it all in. But I made a decision a few weeks ago that I was just going to stick to, you know, the purpose of my entering the YouTube gaming space. You know, my entire purpose was, you know, for women and in gaming and to create an environment where I feel like that women can come and understand gaming, understand why their man game. If they're a gamer, that's fine. But if they're not, just understanding what gaming is. And I made that decision to just kind of focus on, you know, interviewing people in the gaming community and just not worry about how people are going to perceive me. I was told so much when I came on, you know, Mamacita, don't do this, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't talk to this person.
Do you.
Yeah, right. So I want to do Mamacita and okay, you know how that came out, but I'm going to do me. Okay, and however it's perceived, it's just perceived, you know, and I can't worry about who's going to like this and who's not going to like that. And then you find yourself, you know, you're just kind of trying to be somebody else, and I'm just me.
BG.
Yeah,
I'm always myself, sir.
Yeah, and I'm real. What you hear me say, exactly. What you hear me say, exactly. And what you hear me say on camera is what I say off camera. What I would say to my friends, my fam, that the way I feel towards gaming, you know, the entire industry. Period. I don't change when I'm not, you know, on the mic. So that's kind of just do you and be you.
Exactly.
That's good. You could have ran for president with that speech. That was good.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
No, I just want to say something else, like to the people in the comment section. Y'all motherfuckers don't know what the fuck y'all want.
That's why
motherfuckers just complain about
Patreon ain't work. This nigga Patreon.
You know what I hate about them, right? They so fickle and they complain about everything. Like let's say somebody get on
fickle. They so fickle.
They fickle. That's the word. That's the word. Like it's a word. Look it up. It's in the dictionary.
Yeah, I know that word.
It's in the dictionary. They're volatile. They're fickle. Like, I'm not talking about you, Mama Caesar, but for example, somebody will come on here, right, and they'll stay quiet, and then people be in the comments section like, oh, they ain't even talk. They so fucking lame. And then somebody else will come on here and they'll speak up a lot.
Bro.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Why are you talking so much? I'm like, y'all motherfuckers need to shut the fuck up. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all want.
I'm telling you, these niggas cannot be grown men.
Then they saying everybody's talking over each other when it's a forum, it's a panel. You never seen.
Listen, these dudes cannot be grown men. Because even the most bitch-made grown men.
I'm trying to tell you, Jack.
No. Look. Even the most fuck nigga grown men I know, they would never fix their lips to talk the way these dudes
There's
talking.
mad minimus on the internet.
Yep.
I would choke and extort the fuck out of any one of y'all niggas, bro. Real
talking mad shit to the comment section right
now. Hold on. JackMove, these grown men also would not want an application to the dick sucking factory.
Hey man, listen. It's all fun and jokes, bro. It's all fun and jokes, bro. But for some reason, y'all niggas is pissing me the fuck off, bro. I would hurt one of y'all niggas, bro. I swear I would. I would knock your shit in the back of your fucking throat fucking with me, bro.
Jack been holding this shit.
In your goddamn life.
We're gonna let him
like
break
this,
though.
bro.
Jack be holding this
Straight
shit.
like that, man.
Yo, for real rap though, y'all gotta understand we are on the crumb side of YouTube.
Hey, man,
Everybody that watches is crummy mostly.
And
Don't
man,
everybody that
I'm
watches is
clapping.
crummy. They're savages. Crummy savages.
and understand, like, I appreciate y'all because y'all watch. But
Man,
y'all
fuck them.
fucking
Stop lying,
scumbags
nigga.
sometimes.
Stop lying, nigga. You
No,
make-
I do, but they're fucking scumbags. Like,
No, but a lot of them don't even know how to make up their mind.
I
They'll say
appreciate
things
y'all, man.
that don't make any sense, don't have any type of logic towards
Mhm.
it.
And
It's
it
one-sided. This
Yep.
one dude, it's like we was on Twitter just now saying that, oh, I'm the only one on this podcast that deflect L's. So nobody on this podcast so-called deflect L's. Or said it never took a L or anything like that.
We
I'm
going
the
in on
only
this
one.
comment section, but
I'm
I'm
like, come on.
So
And want to
You
say that they're protecting the woman of the park. I'm like, well, we all go in on each other. Nobody holds anything back.
Nobody's safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, come on. Stop.
yeah.
That's
That's
comments.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, I appreciate that y'all watch us every Sunday. Like, we appreciate the viewers, but y'all fucking dirt bags. That's
Man,
all.
fuck all y'all niggas, bro.
That's all.
You can't. That's
I
why
do
you
not.
can't please.
I do not condone anything they saying. Check out my channel.
It's like, you know when you got that, you know when you got that family member, you love them, but they a fucking dirtbag. That's what the subs are. Like,
I don't condone this shit. Heartache Gaming. Check me out.
I love y'all, but y'all fucking dirtbags. Like, another thing, like when Tick came on, right? Like, some people disagree with some of this stuff Tick says, right? But he's actually one of the more logical Xbox fans in this community. He's not saying some outrageous shit about Ford Titans and the cloud and all this shit. You won't find Tick saying no shit like that. But when he comes on here, oh, X-Fag and all, I'm like, come on, man. Y'all can't call everybody at like Xbox and X-Fag. He don't even be on Kid Smooth level. Y'all can't call everybody at like Xbox and X-Fag.
Nah, I mean he is sort of borderline though. So
He nowhere is
He
bad.
borderline. He borderline. That
So
nigga
he
borderline.
has negative things against. I mean, like, if
Yo,
you
he
have a
tried to
preference, you
damage
got a
control.
preference.
He tried to damage control fucking microtransactions.
I mean, he say some crazy shit, but he still ain't in the extreme.
Yo, he is nowhere near the level.
Nah,
of
like JackMove is not extreme, but he's still a fucking Sony fan.
Like I feel like I feel like JackMove is worse, like for Sony than Tick is for Xbox.
Absolutely not.
Listen,
Absolutely,
listen, Jack got a fucking Journey scarf from Santa Monica. He's talking about he ain't taking it out the plastic. This nigga is a Sony fan.
The thing about me is though, right? And this is what I say about corporate slaves. Okay, check this out, right? I purchased, beat, and platinum every major Sony first party release last year. Corporate slaves don't do that. They will tell you to go buy it, but when you check their system, guess what they play? Netflix and Hulu. So that's the difference. And yeah, y'all know that.
You know what? That was funny because I logged on to Tomb Raider, Windows 10 version. Don't ever buy it, people. Windows 10 version sucks.
Buy it on Steam.
But I looked at my friends list. People I are probably friends with on YouTube, probably circa 2009, 2010. My whole list was Netflix and Hulu.
Oh shit.
Hey JackMove, you platinum MLB 15 last year?
Well, let me rephrase
Yeah, you just lied, nigga. Shut up, nigga. That's what I'm talking about, man. You don't know to keep it real, man.
That's no fucking baseball, nigga.
That's a Sony major league.
What the fuck?
Nah, nigga.
Hey, look, man, I don't watch baseball.
So we done going in on the comment section. We just had to get that out.
I never went in on the comment section.
We still love y'all though.
Heartache Gaming. Heartache Gaming. I never went in on the
Check out
comment
Black Vine. I'll take good care of you.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention. Make sure y'all like the video.
Wait a minute, bro. Like real talk.
After I go in on them, I'm
y'all want these pay sipping niggas to subscribe to y'all channel, bro? These niggas ain't got simple.
Anybody that's a hater will always be a
They don't have
fan,
simple
so it doesn't
understanding
matter.
and comprehension, right? So fuck all y'all. Unsubscribe to me.
Damn.
Real
Jack,
talk.
anyway, I'm just
Jack,
saying
you
the
have problems in
illogical
life
people.
right now?
No. Bro, like I just hate disrespectful niggas for no reason, bro. People on the pod, people being disrespectful to everybody on the podcast. We take our time out to talk to y'all ugly motherfuckers.
I don't condone that. I'm not siding with that. I think that's scumbags.
Y'all, man. Okay.
All I ask is that you play and beat your games.
Yeah, that too.
They called you slave move, Johnny.
Uh-oh.
As long as you're playing and beating your games, to me, you're a gamer. But if you're one of those people that spends more time on YouTube, more time on Twitter and damage controlling as opposed to playing your games, then I don't have respect for you.
You fickle motherfuckers.
You play more games than y'all. Go figure. Anyway, let's move on.
But another thing I want to touch on. Gears of War release date October 11th. Multiplayer beta this month. And Rob Ferguson said the multiplayer is going to be more nuanced and sophisticated than the past entries. I think he's saying like
and he also
it's
said
be,
that it's a technical beta, not really a marketing beta. So it's really just to get the servers together.
Yeah, I think he's saying like they're going to make the gunplay like less about shotguns. That's what I'm taking from it.
I feel they already did
you say make it. You say make it less.
Yeah, less about the shotgun.
Less about.
They did that in 3.
PC version.
They did that in 3.
Yeah.
So, man, you know it's coming.
Has a PC version been confirmed yet?
No, but it's coming. You ain't about that Gears life. Fall back.
I like the campaign, but I think the multiplayer is garbage.
I bet you do.
Just run around with
like third-person shooters.
Why do you think the multiplayer?
Just run around with
Why do you think the multiplayer garbage?
This one is just run around with shotguns.
That shit fun as hell.
With host advantage. The second one, Horde mode, was fun, but the multiplayer was, hold on, let me go make a sandwich, make dinner, put my clothes in the wash, put my clothes, oh, I got a game. I gotta finish that game. Let me put my clothes in the dryer. Let me do my homework. Let me go watch a baseball game. Oh, another game's on. That game, I swear to God, that game literally took 10 minutes to get into another game. Not an exaggeration.
It had its problems, but it was still fun.
Okay. What date what date is that beta? April something, right?
April 18th for April 18th, and then it goes open April 25th, I think.
Okay.
And it lasts till the end of the month. It's gonna be a long beta.
So
I really want to see how the visuals.
You gonna buy another Xbox for that or what?
Who?
You.
What are you talking about? Like you talking about allegations and rumors about me selling an Xbox?
Are you gonna buy another Xbox to play the beta?
You mean to replace the alleged one I sold before?
Hold on, you sold your Xbox, BG?
Yeah. Allegedly.
Hold on, did you or didn't you, nigga? What the fuck?
I plead. I can neither confirm nor deny.
I made him exclusive on what he sold his Xbox.
Why you sell your Xbox though? What made you do that?
Because he said there's no reason to own it because he's got a PC.
All right. My lawyers have confirmed that I can like make a statement. So.
We got prepaid legal.
Yes. I sold the Xbox. Right. Microsoft wasn't paying me enough.
Did that bitch work when you sold it?
Yes, it did. Microsoft wasn't slipping enough money into my pocket no more to talk good about Tomb Raider, so I was like, listen, I gotta get rid of this. Nah, it was why did I sell it? Because all the games were coming to PC pretty much. That's why I sold it.
Hey, JackMove, somebody want to know when you gonna get the platinum and pussy. I'm just
I'll Hey, look, man, you know what? Right? You can talk all this shit. You see the such comments, but you worried about where my dick going, man.
Yeah, do tell.
I'm messing with you.
Yo, look, bring your rotundous ass, Zephyrnix wife looking mama down and I'll kick her down. Man.
Hey, yo, hey, somebody said you need to get a strategy guide to find some pussy. I'm just.
Bro, what's crazy? I can fuck all these niggas, mamas, sisters, girls.
Oh my God. Okay.
Bro, I'm gonna come in
we will bring it back.
Hey, Jack, just get that strategy guide. Just get that strategy guide.
It's not a coincidence that all my best friends' girls tried to fuck me behind
closed
doors.
Jack Tail.
Can we leave this for after the
after party? After party, don't get the Jack Tails now. But
this ain't even gaming anymore.
But yeah, I sold my Xbox because all the games are coming to PC. That's it. Yeah, there's like maybe one game that might not, and I'm like I can't have it around for one game anymore.
Nah, I mean if you got a PC, you don't really need an Xbox.
Yeah, so that's why. So like if
how much you get for it?
That way, I would have kept it.
How much you get for it?
Listen, I can't. My lawyer said I can't disclose that.
Hey, did you sell it when it was $2.99 or did you sell it before?
Oh no! Like when I saw like the sales coming, I was like, I got to get rid of this quick. Yeah, my lawyer said I can't disclose the amount though.
So are like all your Xbox fans will now unsubscribe since you
No,
sold your
because they're
Xbox?
all part of Windows 10.
Nah, because he got all Sony fans anyway, mostly. So
Nah, I don't. Nah, ain't not all of them.
You
Not all of
do.
them. Nah.
And
I'm
BG,
still.
don't act like. Hold on, BG. Don't act like that Sony thing ain't in your back
Oh
pocket.
boy, like I said, I'm
We
still.
remember, we remember your
Oh.
YouTube channel when we used to be able to
This
customize it.
man love talking about the past and shit that never happened.
Fine. Am I lying?
But I was always a Sony fan. I was always a fan. That was clear. But yeah, last thing, not really important, but Naughty Dog removed the Donut Drake. It's a similar situation to that whole butt pose thing. They removed Donut Drake.
What is Donut Drake?
Huh?
What is Donut Drake?
So Donut Drake was a fat version of Drake that they had in Uncharted 2 and I think 3. And they said they actually made the entire model for Uncharted 4, like it's a skin and everything. They said they made it and everything. It was ready for Uncharted 4, but they said they didn't want to offend anybody or laugh at anybody's expense, aka fat shame anybody, so they didn't put it in the game.
I got a comment here. So they're worried about offending people that offend themselves by being fat, sloppy, lazy, and overweight.
Jeez.
No, I'm being dead serious. They're worried about offending people that offend themselves and their own bodies every day for being unhealthy.
I guess.
This ain't nothing new, nigga.
Oh my god.
SJW's got power, man. They afraid of, I mean, I don't think they was gonna get backlash. Because
Oh my gosh.
Everything has a voice.
You know what? Pretty soon what's going to happen is this. There are not going to be any black people in video games because
Everybody's
a bunch of
oppressed
white
now.
people are going to say that I'm offended that black people are in this game.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Everybody is
ridiculous.
oppressed now. So
At the rate you can complain about everything, not saying that white people would do it, but since there's more of them than pretty much anybody else, they could literally make that claim that I'm offended that minorities are in a game, and I think developers
we're
will
actually
cave.
not minorities, to be honest.
Well, you know what I mean, colored people, and I think a developer would cave.
Mama, you was gonna say something?
Yeah, I mean, it's just too much.
When are we drawing the lines here? That's what I want to know.
And I would agree with that. I mean, and not to rehash that whole, Microsoft GDC party thing again, but, my issue is this. When I see people that say, I understand, a woman's, desire to want, work a job and take a job where she's dancing and she wants to take her clothes off. She's doing what she has to do to make money. She's just trying to make money for herself. But then at the same time, you attack the company that paid her to make the money or the men that's watching her while she's making her money.
Go dancing.
I don't get that. I don't get the women and the men that say it's, they understand why she's doing what she's doing, but then you go after the company that hired her. If you're okay with her making the money the way she wants to make it, then why do you have a problem with the company that's paying her to make the money?
That's because it's Microsoft. If it was Sony, nobody would have made that news.
And speaking of
have made that news.
Speaking of complaining about minorities, so weren't people complaining about Mafia?
Yeah.
Yep.
See, there you go. So it's gonna get to the point where people can complain about anything. We don't want black people in the game. Guess what? No black people in the game. We don't want white people in the game, or women in the game, or Asians in the game. Guess what? Take them all out.
Yeah, everybody's supposed to look the same, act the same, talk the same, walk the same. I mean, just
we're gonna be.
That's what they want.
With robots.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna be a robot.
I mean, it's weird that they kind of folded and didn't put it in because, they never got any backlash from Uncharted 2. Like, it was in there, and until this day, nobody ever complained. People actually look forward. The thing about, fat...
So what's wrong with not representing someone who is... I mean, there's fat people that exist.
Yeah, wasn't that shit in Uncharted 3, too?
Yeah,
what's wrong with not having a fat person in the game? I mean, you got to represent all people, all shapes and sizes. So
You know what it reminds
me of? People think they're a racist now. They think it's racist.
If I could speak on the topic.
Donut Drake was nimble as shit.
Wait a minute. No, what it was, Dave spoke on it. They feel that they want people to take Uncharted 4 seriously. And that's the same reason I'm thinking The Last of Us didn't have any fat skin. Like, I think Colin Moriarty, somebody's touched on it. They want it to be a more serious experience, and they think having, fat
people are not serious?
Gotta be that.
So someone who's overweight or someone that's a little
well,
bigger
but it ain't,
is not Why not just create?
Because that
This
was
is the
meant
thing.
as
They
a
should
that's
just.
a joke though. Like they wanted it to
I
be a
think
more
that it's a
serious
joke. Well, they
gameplay.
need to then add. See, this the thing, because there's always some dumb complaint coming out. Then just make a character that is a little, bigger or heavy set or whatever you want to call it in the game. Because there's always some dumb complaint that just always surfaces and have nothing to do with the
You know what it
subject at hand.
you know what it reminds me of though, and like because the thing is, fat people or whatever people they are, they're usually all for whatever it is. Like, the like women who complain about women being sexual, a female character that's sexualized. Women usually like that character. Fat people that get made fun of, they usually like that fat character. It reminds me of like when like I
Women
was
can't even be
about
sexy
Marvel,
anymore. It's
I
like
know you can't. Exactly.
like
You can't be.
like when Marvel was like Stan Lee said when they were creating the character Daredevil, like whenever, like what was that, back in the 70s or whatever or something, they said that they were actually afraid that people with like that were blind would be offended that Daredevil had these strong powers to see the world around him, but and so they actually limited his powers at first. But then they got the the feedback, and the blind people were saying, no, we like him having all those unrealistic powers. So it's like
there's actually someone who damn near have those type of abilities and they're blind.
Yeah, so
that he had on his show.
The people who go through this stuff are usually for and not offended by all of this. It's only like one or two.
It's just when you OD and make something stereotypical, then I see the complaints of something. But if it's representation that's not there, then just add it.
It be motherfuckers that ain't even fat that be complaining about this shit. Like,
that's my thing. And stop acting like you represent everybody.
This is why I may not be I think Rockstar is a good developer. I may not be on them as much as Hard 8 is, but this is why I respect them as much as any developer I can, because they don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
They will put out the game they want to put out, and they will not compromise it for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Damn sure they will delay that motherfucker.
And
Red Dead might come out next year. What? They ain't even announced Red Dead yet. You're going to have to wait 5 years after they announce it.
So I will respect Rockstar for that. They don't hot coffee. They had to, but that was like something different. But you know what I mean.
All right. Very last thing. AI in games. I feel AI in games have been stagnant for a very long time. What are some games that actually had good AI?
I can't even tell you.
I'm not gonna even say
hard.
it.
Like it's not a lot of games.
Wow.
I would say the last one.
No, the hell it did not.
Stop. The last one?
Last one got good AI.
You must not have saw Huntmaster Flex video on the last one.
Like we spoke of this before. It in a handful of areas the AI is broken.
Overall, it does have pretty decent AI.
Exactly, because they do call out your position. They notice when you don't have ammo.
They F up and get clickers towards you.
They
man.
flank you, and like they double team you, all that. So
the AI is pretty decent. They're pretty decent.
I would say the AI in City Skylines.
Oh,
God.
I mean, you got to have a bunch of AI going to run a city.
I feel like BioShock had good AI. I feel like they were pretty
good AI. Yes, the game does.
Like they would spread out and attack you from different angles. I feel like BioShock series had good AI. But there's not a lot of games. Like in most games it be average at best.
Because they're using all the processing power to graphics and performance. AI is the last thing they're concerned about.
Like I remember when they were doing the a developer series on when not Killzone, the fucking other shooter, Resistance 3, right? And they was talking about they drastically improved the AI, like, the Chimera were gonna flank you. One was, like each one was gonna have a certain role. Like, it was okay, but all these motherfuckers was still like shooting galleries. Like, well, I was disappointed. I thought they were gonna do something groundbreaking with the AI. Yeah.
That's what we need. We need something groundbreaking on the AI side.
No, because they're gonna complain and say that it's too hard to defeat the enemies and all other jazz.
It'll take Half-Life 3 to create some other crazy AI.
No, our gamers are asking for it. I mean, we're at the point now in
Gamers
gaming.
never know what they want.
We're asking for it. We want the challenge. I think most of us are saying, give me a game that challenges me mentally, that takes me to that next level. And I would have to agree with you, BG, that I do think. I mean, we're talking about AI, but I just think that we're kind of at a plateau with things. I honestly don't see a whole lot of differences between this gen and last gen as far as gaming. I just don't. My expectations to gaming and what I expect in my game and gameplay was just so much higher than what I've received. So I think a lot of the complaints that we have with specific things like AI and some of them are just dumb. It's like, what are you doing? Like, why are you even over there? I mean, like, what are you doing?
It takes you out of the game when it's bad AI.
Yes, especially when you're relying on them to either
especially
defend or help you. Yes, I'm like, get the heck back! Or why did you run it? You gave me away. I'm in stealth mode, and you go running out, gunning it, running and gunning it. So
was I the only one that thought about Allen Iverson when he said, "What do you think about AI?"
You are.
I mean, he did get into the Hall of Fame recently. They just announced it, so I thought you were talking about Iverson.
Oh my gosh!
The only way that seems to be, the only way they seem to compensate for bad AI is to make it not smart, but super aggressive or cheap, like what the Soul series does. The Soul series AI is not smart; it's just super aggressive. Like, or they compensate with harder difficulties, like in Uncharted. That AI is not smart. They just, and with the difficulty, they just make it so one bullet can kill you now. So, that's the only way they seem to fix it is aggressive or just lower your health or something like that. But they definitely. No game seems to be like really caring about making the AI better or smarter.
I mean, the last major game I can remember might be like Fear 3. Yeah. And that's a long time ago.
So we can go ahead and wrap this up, and y'all can go back to pretending like y'all got lives.
BG, I'm convinced you sit inside all day and do nothing but play video games and eat fried chicken and Chinese food.
Listen, sir. I sit inside and watch Animaniacs on a Friday at 11 p.m. That should tell you about me. That's it.
I feel like you just sit inside and eat fried chicken and Chinese food every weekend.
You know my life. I mean, I'm not out here frauding.
Who is? Not Hard A?
Nah, I don't think he go nowhere either. He be definitely.
This nigga.
You don't go
this
nowhere.
Nigga. You put on a 5-piece suit to sit at that desk, nigga. With some wingtip shoes like he went some.
I was just talking about the wingtips yesterday.
I had those wingtips yesterday too when I was coming from work. Yo, all right, get these out.
You're always telling everybody they don't have a life, but just saying.
All right. Your outro, Bond.
Outro, another good week of podcasts. A little out of control. I think the host,
Yo, this the barbershop.
Needs to bring in the reins just a little bit, man.
It's the barbershop podcast.
We can. There's already a barbershop podcast. It's awful and it's biased out, so we don't need to be ever compared to that. But again, the corporate slavery levels, could lower them a bit too. But it's a fun week. Check out my Twitter channel, Black Bond. Recently, just hit 20,000 subscribers, actually.
Kudos.
Hooray, I guess. I mean, can we throw me a party? Can I get a round of applause? No?
Yeah. You hit 20,000 twice. It went up and then down.
I'm the only person that hit 20,000 subs 3 times in one day.
Because niggas realize they hit.
They realize it's 20,000, so they start unsubbing it. That's what no motherfuckers would do and shit. Oh, he had 20,000. Let me unsub so it can drop below. It's like,
let me unsub 4 of my sock accounts. Actually, let me check this right now just to see. Hard A probably right.
Pony Commissioner.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna go off on a 10. I'm just gonna say this once.
19,999.
I don't like repeating myself, but people like Hard A, BG, Red, Bond, Mama C, we joke around. They crack jokes on me. It's fun and games. but some of y'all take this to be the truth or reality. The thing about it is, they can joke with me because I like them. Y'all niggas can't joke with me because guess what? I don't like y'all. So with that being said, you fucking disrespect me, your ass getting blocked, man. I don't give a fuck about not one of y'all niggas, right? Right like that.
Until he get kicked.
Fuck y'all self. And I appreciate y'all for watching. But yeah, stick to game and talk.
Fucking Lego blocks.
All this disrespect, like y'all calling the guest in the podcast bitch and all that. Like, just show some respect, man. That's all that I ask.
They don't have women, so they don't know how to treat women.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Cut deep.
So yeah, good podcast as always. Thanks, Mama Cita, for coming through. For everybody else coming through, check everybody's channel out, of course. Check me on YouTube, RedInfamy TV, and RedInfamy everything else across the board.
Heartache.
Yo, check out Heartache Gaming, man. Come to my channel where I show my subs respect. So, you know what I'm saying? Check me out for the truth, man, and all that. That's about it, man. Heartache Gaming.
And Mamacita.
It's Mamacita with classygamergals, and I just want to say thanks for having me on and inviting me on. I appreciate it, and I don't know if anybody's coming to PAX Eats, but if you are, just let me know, because I'll be there.
I'll see you.
Jack gonna slide. He gonna try anyway. He been saving up.
You should go to PAX Eats. They got indie stuff there.
Hey, man,
let me know.
I like
anybody from
PAX
the
East because a lot of people say they want to like rip my head off.
I go to PAX
They don't even know how to even throw a punch. Anyway, go to PAX East if you want to.
I'm gonna go next year. Yeah, I ain't gonna go this year. But
this is my first.
I'm going with my Prince Charming suit. I'm trying to sweep niggas off their feet. But it ain't gonna be no romance going on. I'm uppercutting niggas. Like that.
Yeah. So yeah, podcast. It's on SoundCloud. We're gonna be on SoundCloud in like half an hour.
Hey yo, they funny.
SoundCloud, iTunes. Timestamp guy. I think there's like 3 timestamp guys that like be alternating each week. I'ma learn their name. They my homies though. They the homies. That's all. They the homies.
Yo, you're supposed to do that though, for real though, BJ.
Chill, man.
You're supposed to do that. That's crazy.
We got something good going on here. Don't fuck this up. Okay? Timestamp
You gotta at least give him a shout out though.
Yeah, I appreciate
these niggas' names and nothing.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all ever in Brooklyn? Y'all can, I'll buy y'all some, buy y'all some pizza, some Chinese food.
That's $1 slice, really?
Y'all ever in Brooklyn? Hit me up, timestamp guys. I appreciate y'all
doing what y'all doing. Snapple.
He gonna meet y'all at the Microsoft store with a Paragon hoodie on.
I appreciate y'all. Please put them timestamps, down there in the comments section. Everybody's link in the podcast gonna be in the description too. So make sure y'all go check out everybody's channel. And leave a little, review on iTunes. If you watch on iTunes, you can leave a little remark, little comment on there. Thumb that up on iTunes. Do that.
Never told them that.
Nah, they gonna thumb it up. They ain't gonna be dirtbags. I feel like oh yeah, the definitive Quantum Break review is gonna be up after this podcast, probably around like 9:30, 10 o'clock. The definitive Quantum Break review will be up on my channel, so make sure I check that out. And yeah, that's it.
The fake ass Quantum Break review.
Definitive. Microsoft ain't pay me this time, so it's real. Yeah, we out.
Thanks, everybody.